A little brief pause in it, but I think it'll be fine. Check, make sure everything's working right.
Brief pause?
Well, I had to do a brief pause. Because I got that new static streaming key, but I thought I had to set up and then implement it. And when I just went to go live, it's like, nope. That's available for the next time I try to use it. So now I know it. I have to set it up differently in advance. So let's make sure that this is working and we have audio. Just over there. Looks like we got audio there. That looks good, but what we're really looking for is this one. This is where we're archived. Cool. Sounds like we have audio, we have live chat.
Maybe sound.
We're all set to go. Not worried. We can check the other ones, but I'm not worried about it. I'm not at all worried about Twitch. It's such a garbage shit show right now.
Oh yeah, I've only heard bad things about it, honestly.
They're literally kind of just getting to the point they're like, well, half of all of our Twitch streamers have an OnlyFans that they promote on Twitch and are making so much money over there, and OnlyFans gets cut, so we're just going to slowly start to become that, even though it's supposed to be a gaming thing. Mm-hmm. Just women completely butt naked streaming with like little emojis like pinned to their screen, but then they're like moving and just like showing everything, and then they're like, well, as long as it's artistic, it's okay. So then there's people just drawing hardcore porn, just straight hardcore porn. I'm just like, cool. So Twitch, get your shit together.
Things I don't know about for not paying attention to shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I had no idea.
Last time I tried to watch a Twitch stream, I watched 9 ads to watch the streamer that I was watching. I watched for 5 minutes, then I tried to play another 9 ads. Mm-hmm. So I put it on mute.
If you don't pay to subscribe to them, you just tons and tons of.
So I came back.
I had to watch it.
Watched like another 2 minutes, and I shit you not, it brought on like another chain of ads, and I was like, okay, this is unwatchable.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like unless I pay money to subscribe, like.
Because they have the subscriber rewards where it's like, yeah, watch like 4 hours and you can get stuff in game. Yeah. And I was like, oh, that's cool. Never worked.
No.
Literally the entire time I was streaming, I watched a bunch of stuff. I had people watch my whole entire thing and never got it. I was literally approved. I did everything we're supposed to do. Jumped through all the hoops. Then, so I watched a bunch of other people who were like, I literally went and like, first name on the list. Put them in. Watch it. But, yeah, I put on, because freaking, it was holidays, so everybody's on vacation, so no news, none of the normal stuff I watch all day. So, freaking, I was like, cool, I'll watch some gaming. And yeah, I was just going on, and I'm just like, this is just porn. I was like, it's not even a game. And then they're not even playing a game. They'll literally like reference a game. They have a gamer setup, and they're going through, and I'm like, the entire screen is just a video of you, and you're like doing this, like you're playing a game, but it doesn't show me what game you're playing. Yep. And then I'm hearing the audio, and then like you're like not touching it, and I'm still hearing the audio. I'm like, you're clearly not actually playing a game. Like there's just the sound of a game.
Yeah.
That's just excessive. But hey, that's what they want to do.
I'm just mad that my brain can't come up with something silly like that to make money.
I'm just glad my brain can't.
It's a mixture of both. I suppose I'm glad that I can't, but it would also be really cool if I could just come up with some weird thing to where it's basically I'm doing nothing and I just get paid a lot of money for it.
That's the not fun thing about being a teacher, is every student is like, I'm just going to be a streamer.
Somebody's paying your bills,
Luck with
and
it.
how many somebody's gonna be out there floating? How many of you streamers?
The next generation of NFL players.
Yeah.
Everybody and their mom's like, I'm going to join the NFL. I'm going to be in the NBA. It was like,
I'd prefer
somebody, right at this point, yeah.
That is the top
At least they're moving.
1%
Yeah.
of people who attempt to actually make that.
Yeah,
happen.
statistically speaking, yeah. It's,
And I would say it's probably similar for something that is for
It's-
people that can make money doing something like playing video games.
It
It's a
is.
similarly small.
That it's a
spectrum.
super,
DeVore,
super,
has John
super
DeVore
small
ever
time.
actually made money playing video games?
No.
He's the
He could.
stupidest, most insane video game player I know.
he's pretty incredible.
And for like one-person shooters or
First-person shooter.
first-person shooters?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Just, I mean, a lot of the stuff he does is insane. That's just one of those things, though. Like, you know, we're growing up and he was good at video games and stuff like that, and all throughout school, his teachers are like, "You're never going to make anything of it. You're never going to do anything. You're so terrible. You're terrible. You're terrible." And now I guarantee you, like, he's better off than any of those teachers ever.
1000%.
He's so freaking.
He's a hard worker.
Yeah, he is.
Then the thing that I never even realized
Keeping
is,
great work.
on top of that, is he gamified his credit score.
Yeah.
He figured out how to turn it basically into a game in his mind, and he's so good at games that he just like boom.
Just fucking nails
He's
it.
like, it's just this. That's how you get. He's like, he's like, I haven't the 850 yet, but I keep getting close. It's like,
Game theory runs deep. People game theory life.
Yeah.
mhm,
They want us to do
Yeah.
it for education because kids are so into it.
mhm. Yeah,
There's merit to it.
dude, I'm trying to turn all of our reward systems in the front into like a micropayment type thing,
Fuck yeah.
where instead of getting different rewards, you're gonna get just points for like anything you're doing. And those points just add up, and you can just spend them right away and be like, cool, I got like 20 points today. I get $5 off my meal.
I
Or
get a
just
free
different
cheesecake.
things, and you're like, cool, boom, 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 boom. Yeah, just little things. So,
Walked away with a $40 steak, but I got that free cheesecake. That's a win-win situation.
Hey.
Right there.
yeah.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Steak ain't worth shit unless you get that cheesecake.
Right?
I just don't even do desserts.
You said dude.
The cheesecake's
For
the only
me-
one there that's worth anything.
I like the cheesecake. It is my favorite one if I have to go with any of them. But I'm just like, just give me a big steak. And lately, like all week, when I've been getting food, I'm just like, I'm like, yeah, I'll get like a 24-ounce ribeye and be like, hey, what sides do you want? I'm like, what? I'm like, you can have my sides. They're like, okay. Like, here you go. You have broccoli and potato.
Loaded mash.
I'm gonna eat steak.
I had some really, really good looking strips in the store this week.
Yeah.
Like crazy good looking.
Yeah. How are your prices like comparable to just average?
I think they're really good compared to average, but we run crazy specials.
Yeah.
The sales are.
Yeah, I had ribeyes and strips like at different
Just
prices
all over
last
that.
week that were on sale at like $12.99 a pound.
How what kind of prices are you looking at on like chicken wings?
Up and down. I had them on sale this week for $1.99 a pound for our seasoned ones. I
And-
have a pack in
Jesus
the.
fuck.
I have a
Joey's
pack in the
Roast
fridge
Sprouts.
I have a pack in the fridge that I picked up that we were doing a manager special on that I got for 99 cents a pound. So like a 6-pound like tray of chicken wings. It's like priced at like $2.30.
Nice.
And they are better than B-dubs.
Oh yeah, Buffalo Wild Wings, their wings are garbage.
They got a lot of cheapy wings, but
so
you can also
good.
get them.
But the sauces
On
are
sale.
Buffalo Wild Wings has the sauces.
Yeah, but the Jamaican jerk that
Yeah.
Sprouts has, man, B-dubs can't compete.
Are you buying? Oh, you can actually like buy like pre-seasoned
Yeah,
wings. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, they're pre-marinated. You can't really do like get extra sauce, but they're like pre-marinated before you cook them.
Yeah.
They're so good.
I just do a
So
lot of
good.
just basic chicken wings because, again, I'm just eating better, which is why I'm drinking the Mio water instead of soda. But I haven't drank soda yet, which is good
Fuck yeah.
because I'm gonna get that $1,000.
Mm-hmm.
So, but that being said, out of the way. Is this even on here? There we go. Go to live chat.
I'll throw something out there. 'Cause I've been thinking. We only spend a few hours a week at D&D. I know I'm guilty as fuck at this, but I think we should not finger fuck our phones while we're doing this.
I agree.
So that's
I'm down.
my challenge to the group.
I'm not making any promises because I use my phone for everything.
All right.
But
For
I'm
looking
saying-
stuff up.
Yeah, no, no, just kidding.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Watching cats flush toilets, no, fuck
Right.
no.
Yeah.
You know, if someone gives you a text, I'd say, read it, and if it's something that can wait, let it wait. Because we don't get enough time to do this.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Yeah. And it helps with engagement.
Hell yeah.
Speaking of which,
Keeps everybody in the game.
are we looking to try to plant some beans today, or do we want to wait until tomorrow when he can fate spin 16 more for us? He's going to get 16 more, then he's got to go deal with shit, and you guys are going to get pulled off, so.
Right. He is okay with staying, or do we need to get him out ASAP?
He's okay with staying, but he doesn't like being here, and he doesn't like you guys. He's bored. If you want to do more beans, he's like, yeah, do beans, let me watch what happens. That sounds fun.
Let's do some beans. We have 24 bags. Let's
Right.
do some fucking beans.
Oh yeah.
Let's do some beans.
Okay, yeah.
If a beanstalk appears, what's our plan of attack?
I'm that fucker.
Okay. 10-4, old buddy. Here we go. Let's do some more beans.
Yeah.
That's what I would. I mean, that's what Golrak would say too.
Yeah.
I guess that's what we're here for.
That's what we're doing. That's what we decided we're doing. So I get it. All right. I just wanted to
No.
check.
You asked. Quiz told you what Quiz was thinking.
I got you.
I didn't realize that Quiz was talking for everybody, but okay.
No, here we go. All right.
It could be dangerous.
So we were on the second bag. We've done
We have
4 of the beans.
3 beans left, yes.
So we have 3 beans left. So
Yes,
for the
right.
5th bean, fucking A.
Fucking A.
That's an 82.
That's what you're looking for.
Well, we start off.
That is 4 more eggs.
4 eggs. So that's gonna be 82. This is 4 eggs. 4 eggs. Cool.
You didn't put all the stat increases on quizzes.
I did.
No.
But you also had some stat decreases.
No, I'm not talking about the intelligence one. I'm talking about wisdom is still at a 15, and I had 3 stat increases on that one.
Did you refresh your page since you logged in?
Let's try that. I might be an idiot. I'm probably an idiot.
Well, and he might not have updated it quite yet either because we haven't finished.
It should have been fully updated.
Yeah, it is.
No, there you go.
Because I'm a tart. Never mind. I'll shut up now.
I was
Okay.
gonna say mine were, so.
I'll say, yeah.
All right, so we have 4 eggs. Does that mean each of us gets 1?
Sure.
All right.
Or we could play a little game.
What?
We roll a d20. Lowest gets none. Highest gets 2.
Do rollies? You break out a set of dice. Oh, I kind of feel like you fucking cheat, old bastard. Sure, might as well gamify it. Rollies.
God damn fucking.
Yeah, look at
Oh,
that.
hey, I'll take
got-
that
I
as
got-
the first roll.
What the fuck?
Rolling
So he
seven.
gets 2, and
I get
Nora
none.
and I get 1. You get none.
That's the karma right there.
That is,
That
totally.
fucking right.
Mhm.
Let's do it. Oh, fuck.
That's amazing. All right.
Fucking idea, dude. God damn it. It's fine.
I will embolden us, and I will bless us.
I don't need all that shit.
Cool. And then, so that's going to be a Constitution saving throw.
Con save. Golrak, you can't fail, I'm pretty sure, if you're standing next to me.
You know, +6 for standing next to him, plus your base, plus
Plus 2d4.
2d4.
What's the throw?
Constitution save.
Well, what's the
DC
Pretty
something.
sure it's gotta be 20 or better.
Might actually be a loss for Norin.
Fuck. I tried, Noran. I'm sorry, buddy.
What's-
Yeah, con is +3. He's at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
What's the save? Is it?
I just failed this with an 18. But,
Oh, he can talisman himself.
Oh, yes.
Well, I'm at a
19.
Well, I'm gonna.
Hey,
I'm
Jesse,
at a
it's
20
like you're here,
before I
buddy.
roll.
was that?
I'm at a 20 before I roll.
I know. It's a DC 20.
37.
I'll just remember that Norn is a +3. And you get to roll twice. Not that it matters, you're not capable of failing.
Yeah, you can't fail.
Circling here to your lowest.
But I did pretty good. 29.
I do need you to roll me 2d6.
2D.
Tutti fruity.
Oh,
4 and a 6.
1, 2, 3, 4.
3 successful.
6.
1.
Sorry. I didn't get shit a dune. What'd you make? What'd you get?
29. 0 Norin. I don't need to write the fails, we just know fails. 2 for Golrak. 1 for Alright, we ready for the 6th bean?
Yes.
Brains!
What am
And sorry, Norin. I'm trying, buddy. It's not D20 for beans. What am I doing? Percentile. 91.
91.
We knew that to be something.
At one point, Tom.
91 is like the next step up past eggs, I think. Unfortunate. Oh, it's a pyramid.
You know that burnt building you have that you hollowed?
Yep, just
Yeah, a
blasted a
60-foot
fucking pyramid
just
out of it.
blows
Yep,
up.
fucking wonderful.
You guys were a little bit out, but the structure is already damaged from all the fire.
Yep.
And the pyramid just kind of makes short work of that. So the front of this is bad. Now that being said, the pyramid also comes up and kind of fills into that. So now you still have your building.
We've got a structure.
Pyramid.
It's just where the front door was.
disappeared at
It's
the
kind of
base.
Through the fucking pyramid.
burnt out, and now there's a pyramid kind of crushing into that a little bit.
Yeah.
So you just lost a little bit of real estate.
Oh boy.
It's totally fine. Everything's fine, guys. We have a pyramid now, which is filled with bad things that we should probably clear out.
Sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
Probably. Do you want to do that or do another bean real quick? Because we got one more in this bag.
Let's finish up the bag.
Yeah. Let's do another pyramid.
Just do it as close to the other pyramid as you can. That way, if you get another one, they just kind of
Double pyramid.
hopefully just like
We
throw
get
into each other.
Pyramid on pyramid action.
And just going off. You end up with a cube.
That's a 52.
52.
Oh, 51 was the freaking.
52 is probably frogs and toads, I'm guessing.
9 bright
Staff.
pink frogs crawl forth.
Oh god, don't touch the frogs or the toads. Do not touch the frogs or the toads.
Look it.
Are we gonna just let them walk around?
No, because then people are going to touch them and then they're going to die. Fuck. Fuck.
Give me a intelligence check. Just whoever.
Check.
Yeah.
Anyone?
Still emboldened.
Anyone?
Fuck yeah. That's a really good intelligence check. That's a 25.
Likewise.
Intelligence check, not safe.
Oh.
You
Okay.
notice that the toads, if you don't interact with them, you can get them to disappear into a puff of bright pink smoke after about a minute.
Oh, okay.
So you
Yes.
guys can kind of
Keep watch on them
kind
a
of
little bit.
and just like watch around and be like, okay, nope, no one can go there.
Little like fabric walls to just kind of like don't jump over here, please go somewhere else, thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's go out, clear the Pyramid.
That was our second bag of beans. So we still have 22. And yeah, you want to go wander into the pyramid, see what's going on?
Oh yeah.
Make sure we don't have any fucking visitors come out, incorporeal or otherwise.
No, they just
I don't care how poor they are.
Don't care how poreal they are.
I don't care how poor they are.
Get him, Maddie.
Yes, technically I don't either, but still. I'll divine sense as we enter the pyramid.
Okay.
So what does that do? That in a quarter tell you where all the gumballs are?
Pretty much. Not a whole lot of anything, honestly. As an action, you can detect good and evil. Until the end of your next turn, you can sense anything affected by the Hallow spell or know the location of any celestial fiend undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover.
Every
It's all behind total cover.
everything is behind total cover. But you get a you
But
feel
I-
a sense of
It's there, damn it.
evil for sure.
Okay, so it was a good thing that we're clearing
There's
this out.
some evil feel from that.
It's not necessarily a good pyramid.
It's in fact there's a decent bit of evil that's not even obscured.
Oh, fun. Okay.
Well, let's go look at it.
I already know the evil that's not really obscured because we've done this before.
This is the same thing.
Same thing.
Could be random different.
No. We know what the evil is.
The evil is the people you're running with.
Yeah. It's some like teetering needles and then a fucking vampire life essence sucker fiend weirdo motherfucker.
As long as it's not after brains.
That's kind of what I built this character as too. So long as they're not eating brains, I'm just sort of like,
Okay.
if our goals align.
Of course, now necromancers just can eat brains.
That's true. That's true.
So many more zombies.
And throw their blood at people. New book is going hard.
That is an epic spell.
Always want some more sanguinates. I just got this ridiculous feeling when those dogs were barking to be like, shut up, Hawk.
It's deep. It's a great deep.
God damn it. Like the muscle memory inside of me was like, no, why? Why am I?
I feel like it's the same kind of thing about like hearing a siren or an alarm, like klaxon in a song. You're just like, is that real?
Like,
Or
is this a real thing?
like, no, okay.
Just a song. Just a song. Like the only person I talk to on the phone regularly is Kayla. And then like randomly Colton or Manny or somebody will call me, and as I'm saying bye, I'll be like, bye, love. And then hang up, and I'm just like, because I know like
You're catching
5
lots of
minutes,
shit for that.
within
That's where
5
you-
minutes, I get a text back like, bro, are you? Did you say
Bro.
bye, love?
Bro,
Like, yes, I did.
I-
Now,
we're
don't make
close.
it.
We're close, but man, there are
Yeah,
limits.
don't make
Come
it
on.
weird.
That's exactly what it is. It's like you just play it to them. It's like, don't make it weird. So it's like, well, like why did you like? You didn't have to text me. You heard what I said.
Yeah, you know what I said.
Like I didn't stutter.
Said it once to my mom though, and I was like,
Oh my
Bye,
god.
love.
Just get like the physical
I love
reaction
you.
from it. Ooh, okay,
Oh.
all right. Wait. All right. Okay,
Bad.
that's no good.
God damn it.
Don't read too much into that.
Yeah.
Cool.
That looks like a fucking door.
Does look like a door.
Is it locked? I need to check that out.
Give me an investigation.
Investigation.
You are still emboldened. If you wanted to use a D4, you could.
Emboldened. Gives me what?
A D4, extra D4 if you wanted.
Oh, I always use it. Because you that extra one helps.
Yeah, you never know. For those of us
Still looks like a 20.
who only have like +1s and shit. Starting at a 10.
A 9. Gives me a 20.
Start at a
And I have a 10.
Yeah.
Gives me a 20.
10. 21. With your dice.
No.
Yeah, because you can't roll below a
The
10.
20 and the 1 gets me a 9, which is a 10, which plus my 10 is...
Sure. I don't think there's a difference between 20 and 21.
Is that how it works? I add my 10, my 1 on after I've added the whole thing up?
What do you mean add 1?
You rolled a 9.
I rolled a 9,
Mm-hmm. Which
rolled
makes
a
it a
1.
10. Oh, and you roll 1.
which
Yeah,
makes it a
but-
9, which makes it a 10, which added to my 10 is a 20.
Technically, your 9 becomes a 10 because you roll the 9, but you add 1, so it's on 11 plus
Okay.
your 10, so 21.
So if you want to put
Because
it for example,
when
if
you
roll
your
high.
D20 can't if you roll a D20 and a D4 and it's like a 6 and a 4, it's still 14 because you still can't roll below that 10.
Okay.
Because you're
Not
wrong.
enough for the future.
Yeah.
Oh, the past been fucking myself. Anyways, 20.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Son of a...
Base is a 21.
That's what I was gonna say. It's like getting to that understanding the longest way, and through just like a 1 point difference. Like, okay, it's like that.
Yeah, all right.
Is that right?
Yeah, I get it. Okay.
It's good to clarify that way in later circumstances in that scenario.
Yeah.
Definitely the door opens.
Cool.
It's a big stone door, but it has like a runic locking mechanism, and you played around with it. Door's unlocked.
Kind of dark in there.
It's not open. It's also still
Oh,
big
push it
stone
over.
doors.
You unlocked it. Gotcha.
Push? Or you have to, is it like a
Give
strength?
me a strength.
Strength check?
Mm-hmm.
Strength save. Strength,
Strength check.
which is a...
Just your strength modifier.
You've already used your D4, so you can't use it.
Well, how about 22?
Yeah,
What the fuck?
absolutely.
Little halfling's got some muscles now.
Damn, old dude.
However, I do need a con save from you.
Okay.
Just from him?
Mm-hmm.
You do have a +6 to this. What the fuck?
That would be a natty 20. 24.
+6. 30.
And it never fails.
Actually, it's no, yeah, it is +6.
Let's see how many I have out.
Always makes me feel better knowing that Jesus saves. I used to take that challenge.
Big beefy things still touch you. Even little squishy things can still touch you. With that safer half. Little casters have the little spines. They didn't hit very hard, but they did it to you guys.
I actually rolled pretty low. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 50 points of damage.
Safer hat?
So you take 25 necrotic damage as just this energy kind of hits into you. Your maximum hit point is also decreased by 25.
Even if he saves, it decreases his hit point max?
Half as much on a successful save. The damage can't reduce the target below 1 hit point. If the creature fails, it's... Oh yeah, okay, no, it's only if you do fail the saving throw. Sorry.
Ooh.
That right there, yeah, okay, that's a different thing.
But something kind of looked
Yeah.
like it was completely draining his life force. Sort of thing.
Mhm. Yes. Something definitely looked like it was draining your life force. And that'll be initiative.
You can add a D4 to it if you want.
Well. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
No.
I'm standing in front. Might as well go last.
That's so weird. Why did you... Oh. Interesting. Quiz?
15.
Golrak.
25.
I do?
Sorry. 25 also.
Because if I'd rolled just a little bit better on my D4, I could have gotten it larger.
Hey, that is a 1 for Norin. I do.
I didn't start. And we weren't able to see what did that to Mr. Quiz.
Give me a Arcana.
Arcana. I'll use a knowledge from past life. Why not? 27.
27. Yeah, you're thinking it looked like harm. Like the spell harm cast on him.
Harm, ouchie. That's a fun one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well then, I will go ahead and cast.
And it is dark in there.
All right.
You're the only source of light for me.
Okay. I will. Is this an action? Yes, it's one action. I will use an action to cast Aura of Life. So within 30 feet of me until the spell ends, each non-hostile creature in the area has resistance to necrotic damage, and its hit point maximum can't be reduced. In addition, non-hostile living creatures regain 1 hit point when they start their turn in the aura with 0 hit points. And then I'll move in 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet into the room.
Give me a dex save.
Dexterity save.
You said 30 feet into the room?
Yeah. Yeah. 24.
24 is a save. So 10 points of radiant damage.
10 points.
You go in and you see this like
So it's 5. It deals 5 damage to me, just so you know.
Yep.
Because it goes away once it deals a certain amount, right?
yes, your resistance doesn't reduce the amount of damage it's doing. It's still doing 10 points because it's 20 points of damage, say for 10. If you then resist that, it doesn't give it more power.
It doesn't. Oh, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. The guardian vanishes when it has dealt a total of 60 damage. Technically, it dealt 10 damage. It dealt 10 radiant damage to you.
But
You then resisted 5 of that.
Oh.
So it still deals that 10 damage.
Oh, fair enough.
Still counts against it, but
I'll take those. And I will use a bonus action to channel divinity to gain a 3rd level spell slot. And that's it for me.
Okay. Golrak.
I have 15 bright, 15 dim.
Brutal, huh?
It's a big room.
It is. It's pretty much. That corner right there might just be
Between my halo and my sword, we got 15 dim.
I'm gonna rage and then just leap right in there kind of 10 feet behind the dude, so not right up on him, but
Yeah.
I'll probably
Give
like-
me a dex save.
You can get all up on me.
Dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy. 6,
+6 plus a d4 if you want.
12, and I'm gonna need, because I'm gonna need all of it.
14.
14 all day.
So you
Probably
take
not.
20 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
You added your saving throw? You only have a plus? Oh, did you roll a natty 1?
No, I rolled a 2.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
But my dex save is still, it's a +4. Which is sad looking at it next to some of those other saves. But it's +4 is still good. But yeah, 14. So 20 damage here. 20 damage to my face.
Absolutely.
Damage.
Quiz.
Actually, in front of Norin?
I rolled a 1 with him.
Oh, shit. All right. Well then, just step in and take his damage.
Where do you want to go?
Well, you're a rogue, so if you make your save, you're fine.
What is that thing?
There is a giant, like, spectral, like, ancient Egyptian guardian just standing here and just slashing at everybody who's coming in with a sword. Looks like it's made out of light. They're avoiding it, but just it getting, they're kind of like blocking it off, but it still just burns a little bit.
Attack?
Okay.
He stepped in. Does he have to make a
You have to
save?
make a dex save.
Dex save?
+6. Plus a d4 if you wanted it.
That's 26.
You probably don't need the d4.
6 is
You save
29.
for no damage.
4. It's a dex save, so I save for nothing.
Yeah.
So attack on that thing?
Absolutely.
About a 19.
19. Doesn't seem to really connect with anything. Yeah.
Okay.
Your turn. The whole room you just watch as the sand just kind of swirls around. And you see this like movement, and boom, there's a guy right in the middle of you guys.
Oh, what's up, fucker?
Oh, that's
You fucker, you brought her.
I did not.
I did not bring her. don't put this over here.
I am
I don't
not
know what you-
affiliated with her.
no.
Thank you.
Here, because he's gonna know better, but that's fine. And then I'm gonna need a con save from the two of you guys.
Con save.
Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw. You can add a d4 plus 6 to this. Fuck yeah, d20. You're killing it today. 31.
You're fine.
39.
You're fine.
Sorry. Like I said, it's the exact opposite of my dex.
Right. You got
It's like all this meat on my bones. I can't move around.
Your,
It
your
just-
con save can do everything that your dex save can't.
That's
Yes.
basically.
And
I'm the
everything's-
complete opposite.
Yeah.
My dex save can do everything my con save can't.
That's fair.
Complete opposite.
So yeah, it doesn't matter. He's gonna look at you, but you're immune to frightened.
Yeah.
In the aura, so looks at you,
Well-
Golrek.
I'm immune to frightened. I do not give immunity
Oh,
to
you don't
frightened.
give immunity to frightened? Okay.
No, I only give immunity to charm right now.
Mhm.
If I,
We're
I
starting
think if
with-
I took one more level, I would give them immune to frightened. But yeah.
So I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw then.
I myself am immune to frightened because of the book.
14.
Plus
20.
6. But you wouldn't get another d4, I don't think.
20.
No, you wouldn't get it because he's going.
Because it's only one.
You're fine anyways. It's a 16. So you are not Frightened or paralyzed. I was really hoping for
Ooh,
paralyzed.
paralyzed is a rough one.
But that's fine. We're still gonna punch you. That doesn't ever hit.
Oh no.
That brings us to
On
Norin.
that side? What?
He claps himself.
That's like. Good job. Good save. Fuckers.
Norin sees this guy and he's gonna go blast, blast, blast.
Pew pew.
So we'll throw.
As a reaction, quick move to duck.
Right. He doesn't have to. You're halfway.
Still ducking.
So that's 4 hits on him. And we're doing 4 of these. And some more me, so he's just doing brimstone. So that's
Burn down.
27. 27, 47, 55 damage. And he is bloodied. And fuck it. Why not, right?
Fuck it.
We're not doing anything else today.
I don't know how many more of these pyramids we're gonna get.
True. Yeah, he'll do that and he's fine. The thing looks fucked up and it's on fire.
And it's on fire.
So taking an extra his turn. And a Norn's turn. I need a con save from all 3 of you. 3 of us.
To get a
+6 + evil. 22.
You're fine.
37.
You're fine.
28.
You're fine. Says something in some foul language that you guys don't understand, which kind of chills you to your bones, but you seem to resist it. Adun, you're up.
Attack. A couple times here with the Sword of Zariel. First attack. AC 17.
AC 17 is a hit.
AC 17.
It is evil.
It is evil.
Good. Lawful evil.
No. Nothing. Radiant. Extra radiant wants a turn. And so he needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Con save?
Yep.
$21?
Yeah, saved. Does radiant damage do anything different to him, or do you want it all total?
Just give it all to me together.
Okay. 28 total from the first swing. And second swing. Hey, that's a natty 1. That's a miss. Miss.
Miss. End of your turn. Both of you guys give me a con save, since I don't think either of you can fail.
Well, when I roll a natty 1,
Let's roll 20s like you roll ones.
does a 15 save?
15 doesn't save. You are blinded
Blinded. Fuck.
as the sands spin around and blind you. Right after you're done hitting him, you're now blinded.
Fun.
And Gorak, it's your turn.
The thing right there?
It looks like a mummy. Yep.
It's over here making decisions. I'm gonna do my mountain frightener rage. So I can't get frightened or charmed, and I get an extra attack on the bonus. But we're gonna see if I can't turn this mummy to some dust real quick.
So close.
19.
Ah.
And 39 to hit.
39 does hit. That is a thing.
That's weak. That's just the weapon damage. So 18.
Bless you.
That wasn't really necessary. Me sneezing. Thank you.
31 damage.
And you just absolutely slash him in half. Just falls down. Well, the kind of shifting sand kind of. What about you?
Is there any sort of indication of anything else like moving around or something going on here? Because it all just seems to be like as soon as somebody moves, something happens.
Nothing so far. There's this big shimmering thing still standing there.
Because you can't just stand still.
It's still your turn?
I only attacked once. And they technically have 2 more attacks.
You see Golrak attacking this, or not Golrak, sorry. Quiz is attacking this shadowy, or this light thing.
Fly over there and see what we can do about
Give me a
it.
deck save.
He goes,
Dex.
plus 6.
11.
I'm not sure you should be wasting your time on this thing because it's
15.
pretty much immune to.
You take 20 points of radiant damage and the thing disappears.
The last little bit of its damage.
What, make a con save? Or
Hmm?
yeah, make a con save? Oh,
He
It
went
just-
in and hit
I
him.
moved, so
20
it
radiant
did its
damage.
thing.
Mhm.
That spell you don't have to concentrate on. Once you cast it, it's just there.
It's there for 8 hours until it does 60 points of damage, and then it disappears.
That's a fun. Adune's cast a version of it before.
Yeah.
Well, it's neat because it doesn't even have to come up on you. It just sees you and fucks you up.
Well, that's the bad thing about it. Is it's just static. It doesn't move. But if you come within 10 feet of it, it fucks you up. Or tries to.
Noted.
Yes.
Well, I swang and now
it
I'm just
softens
kind
you up
of.
a little bit, that's for damn sure.
I just swang and now I'm just kind of
But
pissed at how
Steve
what
used to
the
use those.
fuck?
Steve used to use those things.
They can wreck you hard
hurt.
depending on how you do it. You throw enough of those down and you're like, cool. Well, we got to go fast.
Yeah, they add up really quickly.
Mhm. Put a bunch of them in a pit trap.
Oh.
Well, so you fall. And there's like a couple of them along the edge.
Oh, goodness.
Every time I think of something like that, it always just makes me think of the old zones. And sliding people through zones.
You can just literally put in like a contingency type thing. When this pit trap opens, it casts the spell. That way they show up right then when the thing goes. And you fall and just...
Ouch.
Bam. There we go.
Yeah. Place seems to be empty after that.
We still need
The sandwich is swirling. No, we're out of initiative. The sandwich
Come
is
out of
kind
my
of swirling
eyeballs.
around.
Eventually.
Here, bend down.
Eventually, yes, there will
I'll help you
eventually be less sand in your eyeballs. It just takes about a minute.
Damn eyeballs insane.
Yes. This and it says that.
It will go away after about a minute.
Mm-hmm.
I'll lesser rest on myself. Yeah, search this place because these guys in Shadow Haven Bazaar were like pulling things out of the pyramids. So let's take a look around.
What's up?
Just a pyramid. Just kind of goes up. There's a couple like lifted things. There's some runes and stuff on the wall. But you guys can give me an investigation.
Who's gonna fly up those?
They go all the way up to the roof. There's these pillars
Oh.
go all the way up to the roof.
Investigation. 20. Was it before? 21.
19.
Also 19.
Yeah. Nothing great.
Like basic anything to hand out to the town or anything. It's a lot of sand.
I suppose if we know how to investigate shit, it'd be a lot better.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, so you're just kind of going up and checking around. Give me an investigation.
I got a 19.
19. You're finding coffers. He is a 15.
22.
Another game roll.
Rocking it now.
There you are. Rockin'.
Give me persons. Where are you? We're gonna get a random treasure. Person. Challenge rating 15. He's right there. Boom. You're not finding anything else. You can give me a percentile. Because we're going to see what we've got in this treasure hoard.
Rolling all the percentile. 29.
29, so that's going to be this one. Give me 3d6.
3d6.
3D. Better 2D.
Wow, that's 3 4s for a total of 12.
You find a total of 12 of these gemstones worth 1,000 gold pieces. Give me a second, I just gotta find my gemstone list. There are 4 black opals,
12 gems. 4 black opals.
4 fire opals,
4 fire opals.
and 4 yellow sapphire.
4 yellow sapphires.
If you guys want, you can just split them 1, 1, 1, or however you want to do it. It's up to you.
I'm okay with letting doing those.
We can all just share them. We all share our gins anyway.
Add it to the pile.
You 1 there, and then 1d6 on that, which is a 6.
Get all these guys back in the abyss and search better than we can.
Sure.
Um,
Plus, I mean, a little bit of chaos. All these shits are different, I'm sure.
Gorek, roll me a percentile.
Oh!
My elbow.
14.
14, you find a potion of healing.
Hey!
Nice.
Just basic. Potion of healing. And then Alex, roll me percentile.
Percentile. 13.
13, a potion of healing greater.
Ooh.
Very nice.
John, roll me percentile.
83.
83. You find a filter of love.
Nice. That's what's up right there.
Chris, roll me percentile again.
10.
And that's spelled PH.
Yeah.
10?
10.
Potion of greater healing.
Cool.
And then Alex, roll me again. Percentile.
It's 60. Flat 60.
60.
60.
60.
There's a spell scroll.
Spell scroll.
John, roll me again.
75.
75. There's dust of disappearance.
Dust of
Nice.
And one last one, Chris.
You got these down?
5.
5.
Potion of healing.
Potion of healing.
Greater. It is greater.
Potion of greater. Nailed it.
Man, I've never been gotten so beat up by a percentile dice right there.
Right?
So I got
It's a low rolls.
3 potions of greater healing, 1 potion of healing, a filter of love, some dust of disappearance, and a spell scroll. And then 12 gems, 1,000 gold piece each. Blood opals 4, fire opals 4. Yellows.
Freaking sweet.
Woo, woo, woo. Excellent, boys. Shall we dive into the third bag?
See no reason why not to. That was not nearly as bad as it could have been, I suppose.
Look, as long as we don't get another fucking beanstalk, I think I'll be okay.
Give me an investigation. It was just one person. Whoever wants to look at their spell scroll.
Sure. Investigation.
Yeah.
Oh, knowledge from a past life. Why not?
Investigations haven't been doing me very
Well, investigator right now is like it looks like it's a scroll.
That's what I was gonna say.
It's a dirty 20. Could have been so much better. But I have one more of those left.
You're thinking that this scroll was created in the Death Veil, given like some of the runes, like around it, holding it shut. If you want, you can try to open up and see what the spell is.
I'd rather not. Until somebody identifies it or figures it out.
You identify, but it takes a little while. When we're done screwing around with the extra day, you can identify it.
Be careful with it. I believe it's come from the Death Veil. I would suggest not opening it.
Don't fucks with it. It seems I agree. That's some good advice. Seems like the best course of action.
Terrible ideas. Cool. So you guys want to play around with another bag?
Let's not do that inside of here.
So what? It's not an indoor activity.
I mean, you have sand right here.
Yeah.
You can do it right inside here if you
60-foot
want.
pyramid just bursts into the 60-foot pyramid at this point. I don't know.
And smooshes us in the process. Plus, I'm not supposed to watch.
Yes. Plus also, if trees show up.
Yeah.
Cut them down, I guess. Alright. Third bag.
Here we go.
Has 11 beans in it. 'Cause, that's how we're gonna go.
Fucking crazy.
Is that a lot?
4, 3, 4.
11 beans.
12 is the max.
Yeah.
3 is the minimum. So
That's a lot.
Okay, so D-force.
Okay.
Heard that's a lot.
First bean
Beat it up.
is a 44. Which have we done in the 40s before?
I think there's no. I don't have anything written down.
I'm not sure we have. Yeah, I don't see any.
42 was the question. We've done 42 before. It was something that didn't happen or
We
something.
did 42.
Hmm?
I think we had 42.
some mushrooms grow. 10 big mushrooms grow. Are we doing it in here now?
I would say so. Why not?
I'd say no, because
Oh, our buddy wanted to
He
watch
can
it.
still stay. Well, he just gotta have a hard time seeing no matter where he goes.
We
at this
we
point.
go outside.
Yeah. Okay. Human-sized mushrooms.
How many mushrooms?
10 human-sized mushrooms.
somebody needs to lick one of those fucking things.
I was just
Are
gonna say, it's
they-
like,
are they miking it? Are they intelligent?
Are they just like there chilling, or are they like?
Just big-ass mushrooms. However,
Extra
they
big
all
ass mushroom.
start letting out just ear-racking shriek. Can be heard 300 feet in every direction.
Oh.
All 10 of these just are screaming loud.
Try and hack into one? Try and chop one?
Yeah.
We'll do the same thing on a different one. Stab daggers. Attack.
Are we initiativing or are we?
No, just attack. They don't have an attack or anything. They just make a loud noise.
Oh, AC 28.
Yeah. They have an AC 5. Because it's a mushroom that yells at you.
27 points of damage.
Absolutely just slice through it, falls, stop screaming.
Okay, good. I'll fucking keep slashing them away.
No one will blast 4 of them.
You know.
AC 13 would hit. Yeah.
Yeah. We have an AC 5.
14 points of damage.
Cuts it in half.
His first attack's like a 43.
4 of them get blown up with Norn. You just absolutely just obliterate this thing. You guys kill 'em off.
7.
There it goes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. One good swing, and Gorak's taking out like 3 of them.
Yeah, and just fucking cleave through them.
I'm kind of trying to gather up bits and pieces. We'll make some stew out of this.
They just shrieked.
They just shriek.
Ugh.
Give me a perception.
Oh my god.
31.
35.
21.
21, 31,
35.
35. I guess 21's here too. Yeah. 21. You're noticing, yeah, they just, you absolutely just slice them all up and go through. There's a little bit of like a monochromatic swirl around them for a moment that seems to kind of just dissipate into the air around there, but nothing major.
It's the spores.
The people that could hear the shrieking.
People are all coming out. Everybody on this island can hear that shrieking.
Yeah.
All coming out, and there's like your house is burnt, and there's a pyramid.
Good.
Is there like a lot of random mushroom debris around everywhere?
1 and 2, love it. No, not really. I mean, a little bit, but it's. I mean, they're big, but for the most part, you guys all pretty much just sliced through and tore them all up. 4 of them, they kind of blow up a little bit, because Norman's just like. But yeah. So you got some shriekers.
Yeah, those were fun. Second beam.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a 58.
58.
Jeez, frogs.
Getting some frogs.
Let's go herd some frogs.
3.
Heard.
So 8, 9, 10, 11 frogs come out.
Herd the frogs. Yes, we can. Do not touch the frogs. Frogs be.
Frog herding for a minute.
Yeah. Frogs are there for a minute, and each, after about a minute, you're seeing this little puff of bright pink smoke like before. However, this time you'll notice that the smoke, it kind of comes in, and it just kind of scintillates into multiple different colors and like spreads out, making just a small little bit of a cloud for a second, and then dissipates.
Is that because of the mushrooms?
It could be something funky in the air because of the mushrooms.
Give me a nature. Anybody who's trained in nature.
I'm not.
Nope.
Technically.
Yeah, you're trained in everything, so.
20.
Technically. Well, that's good technically.
Doesn't seem to be affected by the mushrooms. You're like looking over, you're like, this one isn't anywhere near that.
No, but it's
And so,
like the mushroom spores or whatever it was.
Doesn't look like it's a spore type thing. No.
Just big.
Give me a history.
Mushroom swirl.
Maybe in space. They know a little weird thing in space.
History also not trained at all.
God damn.
30.
30? This actually does look familiar. You've seen this before. I've seen giant clouds made out of this stuff. I think you've seen giant, like, nebulas made out of this.
We're starting to almost make like a pocket of wild space.
Oh.
Literally wild space?
That's what it looks like, kind of. This looks like fragments of wild space.
So when you get a whole bunch of mushrooms and you fuck them all up, it turns into wild space.
Or maybe
You're not thinking it's necessarily
maybe
from the
it's
mushrooms.
Just the items that we keep using in a very specific space.
Does this seem to be cumulative?
The frogs seem to be more...
Are they bigger frogs?
For the size of the frogs, it
Compared to
seemed
the
to
last
be more scintillating a little bit more. The last frogs didn't do this at all. It just was a little tufts of pink smoke that just went through. But could be cumulative. It looks like this time seemed like it was more than last time. It was more than from the mushrooms.
So great.
It was smaller because it was like each frog became this little frog-sized tuft of smoke that then scintillated a little bit more and spread out. Whereas these big mushrooms, like when they're kind of dying off, you saw like this little, like the area around them kind of had a little bit of a scintillating aura. It wasn't necessarily spores, but it just had like little shimmery lights around it. Not like full, like aurora borealis or anything, but just little like, dancing colors, little aura. Just a little bit more.
And we're back at Way Ba's Ave, right?
Fucking A.
Does this pyramid stay?
Yeah, it hasn't gone anywhere yet. I mean,
It is a pyramid. It's just here now.
There's dead mushrooms.
We could
There's
deconstruct it.
Let's-
We could.
Let's go somewhere else, out of sight of this thing. Continue on. Unless homeboy here doesn't want to fucking go that far.
I can't leave
This
this building,
is dimensional shackle type
which is
hallowed ground.
I just want to try something. Yeah, let's keep on.
I mean, we can,
Keep it on.
if you guys want to go somewhere else, we can go somewhere else.
You want to go back to the base?
Just because I'm not fully reset. Your passive insight is a 22?
23.
23. Yeah, Malgrim seems to be kind of almost like holding back, like almost laughing.
Malcolm, you have something that is funny or that you would like to share?
No, not at all. I'm just trying to be entertained. I'm deadly bored here.
I was just trying to entertain you.
Yeah. No, you're doing a great job. I wish I could have seen you fight the mummy. That would have been fun.
You're always welcome to step in and watch.
Well, if I go over there, there's a chance that they pull me out. Who knows?
Dave?
People from Shadow Haven Bazaar.
Mm-hmm.
Well then, let's do some more beans, shall we?
Sure. Third bean. From this bag.
Number 3.
That's a 97. 97. That is another pyramid.
Son of a beach. Does it appear exactly where this one appears?
No, you guys are
No,
off to
we
the side.
moved it
You have
outside.
to bury it.
Yeah.
So so it goes through and it kind of shunts in a big chunked area. Here's very interesting landscaping designs. I've got one of these at my shop too.
Yes, you do.
All the coolest people have them. People have them around their buildings.
Well, shall we go deal with whatever is inside?
Give me a perception.
About a 25?
14.
24?
You see a little bit, just kind of this shimmering color as this thing goes around. The bricks seem to have, they almost look like they're covered with oil because they just have like, the light just kind of shimmers different colors off of them for a second, but you're not quite seeing it. You see the same. Yeah, you're seeing this like shimmering color, like it looks like that oil slick type like color over this whole pyramid. And then you're noticing that above this pyramid, there's this little like tufts of smoke are different color. That just seem to kind of just.
Both pyramids, or there's one like
just this one
just
has just little like trickles of smoke, but they're not like it's like a wisp of smoke, but they're not going up. They're like going sideways and like swirling around this thing a little bit here and there, just a little bit, all different color little tufts of smoke.
Yeah, let's go see what's inside of it.
Let's go.
Onward.
If you guys want, we can find another mummy lord, but literally I'm incapable of hitting you guys with most of my abilities, and I can't resist anything you do. Yeah, it's a mummy lord, so that's cool.
Let's see.
But you can absolutely go through and clear it out, and give me 2 perceptions or investigations. You two are gonna look around again after killing him.
Yeah.
Perceptions or investigation?
Investigation, that's what I meant.
Perception?
Investigation.
Investigation.
I'm here for moral support, guys.
I get any
28.
4s, D4s, or 6s or anything?
Nah.
Not at this point.
It's past the 10
Well,
minutes.
some bad, like, non-reading classes out of it.
I could embolden us, but I saved those for the eggs.
27 and 20.
27. Wait, and a 20?
And 20.
No, I mean 2, like 1 from each of you.
Oh. Well, that was the first one I rolled, so yeah, 27.
He's on. Okay. 28. Yeah. Going through, you find just boxes and stuff like that. You're going to find treasure. We're going to roll that. That'll be a random treasure again. And other than that, that's all you're finding.
Cool.
Oh, the randoms.
Right?
Back up to here. Open the random treasure. Who wants to roll this one first?
Go
First
Rack.
roll.
46.
46. Yes. Here's a 46. Roll 3d6 and tell me each of the 3.
1, 2, 5.
Find 1 more black opal, 2 more fire opals, and 5 yellow sapphires.
That's 5.
2 fire opals and 1 black opal. And then give me a d6.
4.
4 items. Those 4 items are as follows. Alex, give me percentile.
Percentile 72.
There's a spell scroll.
Spell scroll.
I can identify up to 3 items, I believe. So we just add that to the 2.
That's good.
John, roll me percentile.
Oh, what do we got here? 18.
18. There's a spell scroll. Percentile.
51.
Potion of giant strength.
Sick.
Spell scrolls, potion of giant strength.
Wait.
And then last one.
Last one is, of course, 81.
There it is.
Potion of giant strength.
Bean rolls.
Nice.
Those are just the very basic. For sure. But that's true fighting. Cool. It's just funny because if you guys would have rolled a certain number on there, you would have found a bag of beans.
Of course. Seems like we're all about the spell scroll.
Infinite loop.
Beans in the fucking pyramids. Yikes. Shall we go plan to 4th?
Why not?
Go rack you down for a 4th bean.
Heck yeah.
Out of this bag.
Out of this bag. Bean number 4.
You the beanie baby.
Another pyramid.
We'll get another fucking pyramid. Oh shit.
So this being 4 is a pyramid?
95, it's a pyramid.
95
Right?
is a pyramid.
Yep.
Yes.
We've determined that the 90s
So
are
close.
pretty much pyramids.
95 is definitely a pyramid. Yep.
Two of them clear right now.
That pyramid's right in the middle of the pyramid.
I swear to fuck. This base is
Be lopsided here shortly.
just a bunch of pyramids on a void base.
Void base F. Floating through space looks just like that.
Start stacking them up.
That's what I was gonna say. Is we get
Cartoon.
enough of them, we could at least make it into just one big one.
Start stacking.
Yeah.
On top of this statue, on top of this pyramid, an animate, immobile statue in your likeness, because you're the one who planted it, rises from the top of the statue. The statue goes in and it looks like it comes into be a statue as well,
So I guess that one is yours.
That one definitely belongs to you.
verbally threatening you. I am far superior to who you are, and I will lay waste to everything you are.
The statue of you being a dick
I
to
shall
you.
desecrate
That's
this
fucked up.
land in your name.
You just held up the spot right here. The fuck's its problem?
Wild magic. That's my own lands.
Fuck.
The
You're not gonna talk shit like that
statues-
about my friend. You know, go fuck you up.
the statues.
You know, the creature that looks like me is one of the worst villains to ever exist.
Bet
I
Like,
would
we're gonna have to
reward
put-
you greatly.
We'd have to
if you
put like
were
a
to
bag
slay
over his head
him.
or something.
I'd rather slay you.
And you, dwarven friend, if you were to slay the person that cursed me with this vile visage, I would reward you greatly.
Bag over the statue's head. I'm telling you.
I'll bend it over. Skull bucket.
And it just pulls the bag off its head. You're trying to do that. It's like no, but it's big. It's the top of this pyramid. Like it's a big ass statue. People like well, you
And
know,
also,
have you heard the tale of a Dune the Foul? Listen to me, Drow.
This fucker makes up some good fairy tales.
You're just listening. It pretty much just describes you as the most heinous and villainous, and it directs newcomers or anything around you to find you and attack you.
Wonderful.
And if you're on the same plane of existence, it knows where you are.
Great.
Until we fuck it in its head.
It's a giant statue. You can try to if you want, but
Norm, would you please help me destroy this thing?
you are noticing that around this thing there is just like a cloud forming as well.
Let's do that sooner
And
rather
you're seeing
than
those little wisps around the other one. Seem to like every once in a while the wisps go and fly over closer to this one, and they're just kind of making a little bit of a scintillating cloud around this statue.
How big are these pyramids? Tall. I mean,
60
are they
feet.
as
60
tall as
feet
the
tall.
sides are?
Yeah, 60 feet tall. So yeah. And then the top of this one, that would be 60 feet tall, but about the top 20 feet of it turns into a dune from the waist up. And just sitting there,
Talking shit.
just talking shit, flapping its wings, just trying to get the creature's attention.
But it's not looking directly at Quiz. Well, looking somewhere else.
Mhm.
Gonna shoot it with the magic whistle.
Hit a couple. Like, it hits it. There's little marks on it. I mean, it's not excessive.
That's what I got for range attacks.
It's not doing anything. It's not attacking or anything.
No.
Just telling everybody else how
That's
terrible the dune is.
Fuck its world up.
Is that a creature?
It's an animate, immobile statue in your likeness. Kind of. After 24 hours, it's going to become inanimate. Malcolm will let you guys know. It just talks shit for 24 hours. Tells people where you are, but
Gotta listen to its fucking mouth for 24 hours.
yeah.
You rolled it.
That is the tragedy.
I did.
I only live 24 hours, and I have to look like you the entire time.
Yes. You're welcome.
And we have to listen to its fucking mouth the whole time.
In fairness, I mean, at least there's a statue of you outside your place now. On one of these.
Eventually, yeah. Once it shuts up.
Not a statue now.
Yeah.
Just a vocal statue for the first day.
I am flawless in every way, so.
His arrogance knows no bounds. Will be the downfall of his
I'm just gonna sit here and
companions.
listen to these two fucking go at it.
Shall we go inside the pyramid?
Let's fix this one too.
Dispatch another mummy.
Yeah. I rolled a 4 on initiative, and I rolled a 2 on my spell attack. I wouldn't even be able to do damage to you guys until
So you pretty much fucked up.
I'm dead. It's got 97 hit points at full health. You guys make real quick, short work of it. But there's another mummy's ward that you guys are going to find. So that's the thing. You get to roll percentage for this one.
Percentile says ooh, 92. The deuce.
Another pyramid.
Damn it! Pyramids on pyramids.
Roll me 3d6. Tell me the numbers separately.
3d6. A 1, a 6, and a 2.
1 black opal, 6 fire opals, 2 yellow sapphire. Roll me d4.
How many black sapphire? Or yellow sapphire?
2.
3.
3. So each gets to roll me percentile.
Who?
Each one of you gets to roll me percentile because you find 3 items inside here.
67.
89.
67 is you find a set of demon armor.
Fun.
Demon toys.
89.
89. You find a mirror of life trapping.
Oh my god.
All right.
$18.
You don't find anything. No.
That's squat.
Like,
You
what?
find a ring of regeneration.
Oh my god. Cool.
Another bean.
Would I have any knowledge of what wild space is? I've
Give
been in the
me
void mostly.
intelligence.
Um,
You can give me a religion or an arcana, I guess.
Arcana.
Arcana, yeah.
26.
26. You've probably heard little bits of it, people talking about it, but you're not really versed in it excessively.
It's not been my focus ever.
But you know that there's void space and there's wild space. You're aware of them, but you don't know the nature of the cause of them.
Shall I plant another bean?
Fuck yeah.
5th bean in the bag of 11.
Beat it up.
Anybody else want to roll these?
I'm gonna call you
Anybody else
Scotty.
want to plant these?
I'm gonna call you Scotty. Beat me up.
Do you want me to keep planting them, or do you guys want
Of
to?
course,
And
everybody
I'll-
knew
I'll-
Adun
I'll roll it.
gave his burdens to others.
This guy's got a fucking mouth.
I really don't mind.
A 6. I rolled a 6.
Oh, nice.
A 6, 0, 6.
Double 0, 6.
The geyser of sorts.
A geyser springs forth of a what looks kind of like blood but smells sugary.
Jesus. Looks like blood. Smells sugary.
So I'm
Mhm.
covered in fruit punch. That's what you're trying to say.
Bloody fruit punch. Delish.
Geyser of sugary blood for, I'm guessing, a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's wine?
For right around a minute. It's about 12 rounds.
Sweet wine or something?
If you investigate, you'll notice it's a very nice berry juice.
Berry juice. Yeah. Try and catch some berry juice.
Can make it into wine.
But you're noticing also that this geyser's coming up, and that the other geysers kind of came and splattered all over the ground until the oil burnt away. But this one is just kind of going up and it's splattering, but also just kind of at the top of it, it's creating like just a cloud of scintillating red mist around it. You're seeing some of the wisps from the pyramid kind of streak off towards this cloud, and this cloud kind of goes and swirls around. It's more red than the other ones, but kind of swirls into the other cloud as well, around the big statue guy. start seeing his skin looks almost oily. I guess that scintillating color around him.
Nifty.
Well, it doesn't take genius to know that we are making the wild magic
Wilder?
wilder.
Okay. Nothing like doing that right here. Let's keep playing beans. Who's playing the next bean? Gorak?
I'll go again. Uh, 16.
That's another geyser.
No.
No, that's not a geyser.
No.
Nice.
You see this big sprout start to come up. It almost looks like it's a beanstalk, but then it kind of springs out and becomes like this tree
Oh,
that then kind of pulls its legs out. Interesting place. And then he just bursts into flames. And he's on fire. And then the fire goes out. It's like, what was that?
It looks like you're on fire. Why'd you do that?
I would not have done it myself.
It's like we wouldn't have done that.
Wild magic, I would guess.
When you're seeing, yeah, there's more scintillating, and the geyser's gone, but now pretty much all going around the statue and like building around you, you're getting this cloud that's kind of forming in the sky, scintillating, just different colors, all just kind of swirling around. Little
Sweet, that looks cute.
sparks and different things kind of ignite through it. The tree looks pretty injured and kind of like moves away from you guys, moves away from whatever that was.
This place is kind of round. It's got an other side as well. You might want to go over there.
My exact thought too.
I don't want to leave our friend.
What? Who?
Malgrim.
No, I'm not saying us. I'm saying talking to the tree.
Oh,
You
right.
might ought to wander over there.
It's not really round, it's more of like flat on both sides.
That's what I'm saying. You can walk around the other side.
Kind of. You just kind of fall to the center point and then you get stuck
Good.
there.
Right.
It's going to be bad because it's like a cliff face. So you fall like 100 feet. And then if you can get it right, you maybe not be bad, but you could fall like 100 feet and then hit the wall and scatter. And like, imagine falling along a cliffside 100 feet and then falling back. Well, you'd fall probably like 170 feet and then you'd fall back. Just kind of back and forth.
Yo-yo for a second.
Yo-yo a little bit. Well,
Until
just,
you reached the bottom of the gravity.
yeah, while hitting that until you're
But
there.
you
It wouldn't be the best.
But he's got
Most
he's
enjoyable
a tree
experience.
man. He's got roots. I imagine.
Climb to
Yeah.
the gravity
He's
point.
just walking.
I'm
Walking with his
interested in
tree
to
feet.
figure this out. Probably don't want to stick around here. You're welcome to stay here. Obviously, quite welcome. Just probably don't want to be around here right now.
He'll kind of like move away and he kind of looks around and he sees the water off in the distance. Kind of like slowly moves over towards where the water is.
There you go. What's this? Being number 5?
No, 7.
6? 7. Shit.
Anybody want to have fun planting a bean?
Who's going to plant it?
Go back.
Plant.
17.
God, it likes those low numbers.
That's another tree.
Yeah. Of course, everyone just nice treeing.
Burst in flame.
This one doesn't burst in the flames. Just treant forms up. Just kind of like looks at you guys. He looks over and sees the guy, and he just starts walking towards the other
Park over there
treant.
by the water.
Gotcha, friend.
The other one's moving slowly. There's a little crack in the ground though where you planted this bean, and you see this little trickle of smoke that's coming out of that ground. That's all different colors and just kind of going up and filling into this cloud above you, swirling.
What's his name doing? The fuck is his name?
Laughing,
Malgrim?
Malgrim.
Give me a insight.
chuckling, watching it, loving it.
Why can't I fucking spell? 20.
Like natural 20?
No,
Oh, just 20 total?
very 20.
Um,
I'm looking at the 20.
He seems to be overly excited right now. Very, very excited.
It seems like you know something, Malgrim. Why don't you fucking enlighten us?
I told you you're having fun with the beans.
Yes, we are. You seem to know something else. What might that be?
I don't know anything.
You seem to be
Necessarily.
moved with something. What might that be?
You guys are doing lots of really crazy things. Why wouldn't I be amused?
You seem to know that there might be a
And he
result.
points at the statue, and the statue's just still sitting there and just like looking at you. It's like mocking spitting on you. He's like, why wouldn't I be amused? It's trying to spit on him, but it doesn't have salivary glands.
Can't do it.
It's just,
Pretty music.
it's funny.
I don't think this little rock's capable of holding the magic that we're planting in it.
I do not want to jeopardize your base. Maybe we call it with the beans for this moment.
We only have 4 more in this bag.
It's already cracking. There's putting cracks in the shit.
Maybe it'll ease up by tomorrow, or maybe it'll get worse. Maybe we should see.
Cast a spell. And you see just a little floating hand go over and just kind of like pats the dirt over the crack. Seems to stop. Good as new.
Because cast a spell. My hand goes up and goes. Is there still a crack there?
No.
Somehow or other, I doubt that. Should we take him back to his buddies and go do this back on the Abyssal
Send me
Bazaar
back.
on that balcony?
You don't want to keep me entertained and get some better chances tomorrow?
We do. We also do not want to destroy this base, as it has become a sanctuary for people in need.
Yeah, now you have pyramids for them to live in.
It's true. But, as Quiz has astutely observed, it does not seem this floating rock can handle this magic. So maybe we wait tomorrow and plant some tomorrow. And see if maybe any of this goes away or lightens up in that amount of time.
Yeah, fair.
I will try and find you some form of entertainment. You like any music, storytellers, gambling?
No, it's fine. I should be okay here. And you watch the little hand just kind of like floats up to the cloud and just kind of like warps and changes and disappears. Just cast Mage Hand again. And it's like going up and it's just like warping and little things happen. Sometimes it goes up and it like freezes and it hits the ground and shatters and then just dissolves. Or another time it goes up and it like just sparks off, bounces around through the cloud for a minute and disappears. I should be fine here. I can keep myself entertained.
Good. Then yes. We shall
in the morning, but definitely on the morrow.
But I think a Dune would. He'd try and find different like musicians, storytellers, offer like a
Jesters.
drinking game or some shit over here. Pay somebody, give him some gems.
They'll go
if
over.
anybody's interested in chilling.
Yeah. There's a couple people who come and they'll go over and he's just like something goes and starts playing music and he's just like
Still just hanging out with the cloud.
just dreadful. And just going through. You'll notice though, there's a guy who's playing music, and as the music goes and like reverberates in the cloud, it kind of like goes through, and you can kind of hear the music just slightly getting pushed through the entire area that you're in.
That's kind of fun.
And you're just like, oh, acoustics are good here today.
I'd say better than average.
Not necessarily sure why, but there it is. Yeah, alright, well.
Use that scroll. I'll identify it.
Oh, we have a few scrolls actually.
3? Seems like I can only do one at a time.
Okay. Yeah, we have one from the first.
There's a third, fourth, and fifth level spell scroll.
2 from the second pyramid. So yes, 1 from the first and 2 from the second. So yeah, 3 of them. First one was what level?
Third,
Third. Third level.
and
Identify all 3.
it has the spell Suffocate on it.
Suffocate. Okay. Next one.
Fourth level,
Fourth.
and it has Consume Mind.
Mind. Okay. And the next one.
Fifth level,
Yeah.
Magic Mirror.
Nice.
And then you want to identify some of these items. Because you've got like
cast them as a ritual, right? Identify as a ritual.
there's also people here who can identify stuff if you
Yeah.
want.
That's fair.
Yeah. He can still identify 5 more things. 6 more things.
Identify some items.
So there's a ring, a mirror, armor, and then there's the filter, which you're not 100% sure what it is.
Filter, potions, dust.
That's 3 things. So Quiz can identify those.
4.
Filter, potion,
Ring.
dust.
Mirror, armor,
Armor, ring.
filter. There's a bunch of potions. They're labeled.
Okay.
There's dust. That wouldn't be labeled. But if you can get 6 things plus the people around, you'll be able to find out pretty much what you're looking at. The filter of love. The next time you see a creature within 10 minutes after drinking this potion, you become charmed by that creature for 1 hour. If the creature is one of species and gender you are normally attracted to, you regard it as true love, and you regard it as your true love while you are charmed. This potion is a rose-hued, effervescent liquid, and it contains 1 easy-to-miss bubble-shaped heart in it.
Goodness.
It's potion number 9.
So you drink it and then you fall in love with somebody.
Did you ever get that, Dave? Way back in the day? I mean, like, over at Russ's, we came up and you said that I had found potion number 9. I said, I don't need to identify it. It's a love potion.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I remember that. There is some plate armor that looks just absolutely savage. Spikes and blades and just looks crazy. Identifying it, you'll know that it's a +1 bonus to armor, and you can understand Abyssal and speak Abyssal while wearing it. In addition, the armor's clawed gauntlets let you make unarmed blade attacks with a +1 bonus to attack and damage. It does a d8 damage. However, once you put on this armor, you cannot doff it unless targeted by a removed curse spell. While wearing this armor, you have disadvantage on attack rolls against demons and saving throws against their spells and spell-like abilities.
No, so it is cursed.
Yeah, it's cursed.
It is definitely cursed. Demon armor is cursed. The ring. It's a ring of regeneration. While wearing this ring, you regain 1d6 hit points every 10 minutes, provided you have at least 1 hit point. If you lose a body part, the ring causes the missing part to regrow and returns fully functional after 1d6 plus 1 days. If you have at least 1 hit point the whole time.
Pretty great.
They regrow parts.
That's always nice to just have on hand.
It's like, I know the answer, but does a head count as parts?
Pretty sure no.
No.
Because you have to still have to have 1 hit point.
That's what I was gonna say. It's like I know it does, but and as parts. Just not in this scenario.
The other one is a mirror of life trapping. When this 4-foot mirror is viewed indirectly, the surface shows faint images of creatures. The mirror weighs 50 pounds. If the mirror is hanging on a vertical surface and you are within 5 feet of it, you can use an action to speak a command word to activate it. It remains active until you use a command word to activate it again. Any creature other than you that sees its reflection in the activated mirror within 30 feet of it must make a DC 15 charisma saving throw or be trapped, along with anything it's wearing and carrying. The mirror, in one of the mirror's 12 extra-dimensional cells.
That's what I was going to say. From what I
Saving
read,
throw is
there
made if the advantage of the creature knows the mirror's nature, and constructs succeed on the save automatically. An extra-dimensional cell is an infinite expanse filled with thick fog that reduces visibility to 10 feet. Creatures trapped in the mirror cells don't age, and they don't need to eat, drink, or sleep. A creature trapped in the cell can escape by using any magic that permits planar travel. Otherwise, the creature is confined to the cell until freed. If the mirror traps a creature, but its 12 extra-dimensional spaces are occupied, the mirror frees one trapped creature at random to accommodate a new prisoner. A freed creature appears in an unoccupied space within sight of the mirror, but facing away from it, and if the mirror is shattered, all creatures are freed.
Well, you'll hold up to 12 things.
And then you can free creatures by using specific command words.
Either using their name or the specific number of whatever cell.
Be curious to know who or what is
The name of the
trapped in it.
trapped creature.
Is there? Can we check and see if there's anything already in it?
There's nothing trapped in it currently.
It is empty.
It is currently empty.
I don't like the nature of this item.
It's a prison.
It can be useful, but I still don't like it.
Uh-huh.
Well, shit. Efficiency of space. You can just have a prison that's one cell. Lock the mirror in a cell. Your one cell is now 12 cells.
have to give
And
whoever
something,
can
something
look into
to
it.
something to chuck to the side and use for later on. I don't think it's anything we need to carry around or use immediately.
Right.
No. This is true.
It's an interesting item.
Yeah.
No creatures.
That's good at least. Somebody want to test it out?
No.
Ah, come on.
Do you want to test it?
I do not. I do not. I'm sorry.
I give you my word. I will speak your name.
If I trust anyone to do it, it would be you. But again, it's still not going to fly.
Probably the wise call. Yeah. Those are the items. Does anybody want any of those specifically?
You can pass them throughout the area here too.
That's true. If anybody did want them.
I think the ring will be a good thing to keep on hand, but aside from that, everything else is kind of trade material.
Just in case anybody loses an arm or something.
You have to be wearing. Well, technically it says if you're wearing the ring when you lose the limb.
It does specify that? Oh yeah, so
That's
Take
so
some
it'll grow
chances.
back.
If
It'll
not,
grow
it'll
back a
just,
hand
like,
on whatever it's on.
It's like if
That's
you
not
put
as
the ring
cool as
on
I thought it was.
afterwards, like, and you're missing the thing, it's just gonna really make sure that stub is
stuff
like
is nice and healthy.
healthy right up to the edge. It's gonna regenerate you to where it was.
It's not nearly as cool as I thought it was.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah,
I mean, it
But
makes
again,
sense.
it's reasonable.
That's reasonable. You have to have it on in the time. Yeah, it makes sense.
I assume you got to be attuned to it as well.
Yes, I would also assume that. We also have a staff of light that requires attunement as well. And a couple of long swords.
That require attunement.
No. What I will do is I will use the abracadabras to try and. Oh no, wait, nobody gets hungry.
I guess you guys could use it to regain hit point or a lost body part. It says like the ring causes it to return to its full functionality after 1d10 days, so long as you have 1 hit point. So yeah, you'd have to put on the ring and attune to it, but you could regrow a lost body part.
Yeah, so maybe kind of nice to keep a hold of that.
Because it says while wearing this ring, you regenerate the hit points per minute and have that. And then if you lose a body part, by there's a period. So I'm guessing while wearing this ring,
Even if you've already lost the body part, while you're
Yeah.
wearing the ring, you regenerate it.
yeah, it's up to interpretation. Because it starts off, then everything is written under the guise of while wearing this ring, but I could see it working. Put the ring on and start to regenerate.
I mean, if it had already been like healed and sealed up or like surgically fixed, then yeah, probably the Ring of Regeneration would just make a nice healthy stump for you. But maybe if somebody
even
loses
that-
their arm, you fucking
Yeah, if you lose a body part, the ring
Tourniquet.
causes the missing body part to regrow and return to full functionality after 1d6 plus 1 days. If you have at least 1 hit point the entire time, so I'd say
yeah, who knows?
Yeah.
because of that, it gives you 1d6 hit points every 10 minutes, which isn't a lot.
Right.
So the main thing for the power of it is going to be putting on the body parts.
It's not a lot during combat,
Getting
but
limbs back.
just laying there, that's kind of awesome.
Yeah.
But just laying there, you just need 8 hours to reset all your hit points.
Right. And in that amount of time, you've already got all your hit points back from the ring.
1d10 per 10 minutes. So
1d6.
1d6.
1d6
I
hit
mean,
points.
If you're not goal rack, yes.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, that's true.
I was just trying to do the math.
would
on
not
it.
be.
So it's
capable
8
of- yeah.
hours. 8
Yeah.
times 6 is what? 40.
48.
48.
86.
So 48 hit points minimum and almost 300 max.
Yeah.
To 94.
Figure somewhere in the middle there. Average.
And you're over 4?
You're over 400. So yeah, it's not going to heal you completely up. That's correct.
If you roll the 6s. But you're also resting 8 hours, so you're going to regain that anyways. Unless for some reason you can't. Nice thing is if you sat there for 8 hours and you're like, oh, I can't sleep because of whatever, or, you know, some effect was going through, and it's like, you can't get a short rest. It's like, cool, you still get your hit points back, so there's that nice
Less
thing.
likely to die.
But it does require attunement.
Heard that.
Which takes an hour out of
Mm-hmm.
Out of that.
that 8. Yeah. So it's not complete garbage. It's not.
And plus, that's regenning without using your hit die.
Yeah.
Technically, each short rest it's like you only use half your hit die per short rest to heal. So
Yeah.
regen kind of
Mm-hmm.
helps mitigate that a lot.
Oh, yeah. And then, yeah, you got the 3 scrolls.
These spells, very fun spells. Don't think I could cast any of those, but yeah. Consume mind, magic mirror,
We already have
and
one of those, right?
suffocate.
We've already acquired one of those, haven't we?
The spell magic mirror, whatever that does. You would know because you identified it, I would think.
Spells you guys have are suffocate, which concentration up to a minute, and you just choke somebody, and they suffocate. They're considered suffocating while that happens, and there's a chance they just fall unconscious. Can't regain hit points until they breathe again, so you can choke them out. It doesn't reduce them to 0 hit points, like normal suffocation, but
Makes him fall unconscious though.
unconscious, and can't regain hit points until it can breathe again. This is a 3rd level spell, so you can't just 3 round somebody and have them dead. Consume mind allows you to eat a piece of brain and know what it knew. That's cleric, warlock, wizard. Suffocate is bard, sorcerer, warlock, wizard. And then magic mirror, casting time reaction. 1 reaction which you take when you are targeted by a spell. Range self. Duration instantaneous. Momentary bubble of iridescent energy shimmers in the air between you and the caster of the triggering spell. The spell is redirected to a creature of your choice that you can see within 60 feet. If the spell is 5th level or lower, you are no longer the target of the spell, and the chosen creature is instead. If it is 6th level or higher, you make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. DC equals 10 plus the spell's level. On a successful check, you are no longer the target of the spell, and the chosen creature is instead. On a failed check, you remain the target of the triggering spell. Available only for sorcerers.
That's fucking crazy.
Could be me. Could be you. Yikes.
Just rather than dispel magic, you're just like, yeah, redirect magic.
How about you deal with that?
Which could be good because it doesn't say it can't be the caster, so you can literally just,
Shoot it back in.
if you're within range, 60 feet, the caster is like, oh, have a 9th level disintegrate.
No.
Actually, you have a knife. But let us integrate.
Reverse.
It just makes a sorcerer feel a little bit like a Tarrasque.
A little bit. You can also
Yeah.
reflect spells.
So, anything else you guys want to do the rest of the day?
Not specifically, no. Getting some rest and taking it easy definitely sounded like the best move.
Yeah. Get rest.
Who's gonna wander around, look at everything, kind of inventory.
Yeah.
Ask everyone's doing, check things out.
It's going pretty well. Void base is just being brought up. They're helping out people who obviously have been afflicted. Morgwin's working with them. The Simnic Hybrid have set up an entire lab area underwater, building into the ground alongside the edge of the water as well. And they are going through and setting off different things and kind of not necessarily experimenting on people, but kind of experimenting on people, trying to see what they can get, what they can find out about the different people who have different sicknesses and such.
Nice.
People are cleaning, going through, dealing with the normal things like getting rid of like lots of bodies and random things like that, doing burials and handling that.
Very good.
Up to the north, they're working on the gate. They've got it fully fit to where you can now open the entire gate to anything tied to the cubic gate.
Nice.
If you guys were to get them enough stuff, they could either if you found like other cubic gates or things like this, they could possibly do more than. They could possibly try to use the Well of Many Worlds to incorporate into this. If you guys didn't want to keep it, but
It's a very good escape button.
it's good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Saved our ass many times.
We need to go now.
But more cubic gates would be kind of cool.
Mhm.
Find some attached to different planes.
Different things to try to get this to be able to access different planes. If you found the right things, like really, really good, not just base tuning forks, but if you found like really high-end tuning forks and different things like that, you might be able to find ways to activate and work with this.
Maybe. Oh, and tomorrow we have our best friend.
Yep, so you're gonna have a little bit of time with the spinning, and then
And then a fun friend. Who we're helping him so he can later help us. Is that my understanding?
more so he is kind of obligated to give you a mission that will help you. And if he wants to attempt to get the Spark of Destruction, he can do that.
Spark of destruction. That's what Norin needs. It's the spark of destruction.
So this is nothing that can go through the gate, is it? It's a
It's just a teleportation circle.
teleportation circle.
So anybody in the abyss can draw that and cast teleportation circle and teleport to that circle, which is inside your base.
But it has to be within the abyss.
Or anybody can put that down and cast
Or
plane shift, and they can go there.
Because if ever we feel froggy, you can go there and clear that fucker out.
Without having
multiple bases would be interesting. Would motivate me to think about how we can get our hands on maybe a fancier tuning fork of sorts for the Abyss. Gate to this plane.
Why don't you ask your buddy?
That's my buddy.
Yeah, you know, guy that's staying in your temple, wherever it is.
Malgrim. Malgrim would know.
Would he know where the tuning fork would be?
I would guess. I mean, there's probably a chance, but
It's not going to come cheap. The information and the tuning fork.
Well, it's that or take a long nap until come back and try this again tomorrow.
Enough time has passed today. You guys could take a long rest.
yeah, long rest. Nap. So we nap.
Nappage.
What does that do for our cloud and pyramid situation?
Pyramid's there.
Pyramid's permanent. Cloud?
They're just there. The cloud?
What about the
There.
laughing statue at the top?
He's still
He's still there. Yeah.
Not quite 24 hours. Cloud's still nice and beefy and obnoxious.
Give me a investigation.
Quiz 2?
Yeah, that's fine.
Should be
21?
33.
21, it looks about the same. 33, maybe a little bit bigger.
Great.
Damn it, Jim.
Just slightly bigger.
The cloud has grown. A little bit.
And you'll notice, like, you come in and, like, when you guys get up, Malcolm's just there and he's just
Malcolm's just
throwing cantrips into it. And just watching how they react.
Probably has to do with magic being fed into it. Would be my guess.
Probably.
Morning, Malcolm.
Morning.
Shall we go to the Abyss?
Let's
I thought we were gonna.
plant some beans first and then do that.
You want to plant beans in the Abyss?
I mean, we can go to the Abyss and do it. I was just gonna say, as soon as I leave this area, there's a good chance I get pulled away. If we go to the Abyss, I may not, last very long.
You may not last very long. They'd pull you even if you're in the Abyss.
If I'm in the Abyss, there's nothing stopping them from necessarily pulling me.
From what? A gate?
They're not gating me from the Abyss to the Abyss.
You think they'll just show up and take you?
No, I mean, they're gating me from the Abyss to where they're sending me, which was not in the Abyss.
Where were they sending you, do you know?
Not really sure. It's above my pay grade.
Fair enough.
Plus, I was a statue pretty much the whole time I was there. Not very perceptive as a statue.
For that. Problem with doing this continuing on here, even as he's been helping it out, casting more magic probably going to make the wild magic more crazy.
It certainly appears to be the case.
I would rather not sabotage the safety and security of the people that we have already
Invited
effectively
here.
done. So
That'd be kind of messed up.
I would much rather, if we can,
Could you set up another temple somewhere else and get him to it?
I mean, not without him passing between the two. Then it takes 24 hours.
You guys have somewhere to be before then? With your demon friend. Also, I don't know for sure. But I can say whatever is that's happening here, whatever this source of wild magic is, if you plant more beans, it's going to get more powerful.
Right.
Without a doubt. It seems to be like raw, pure wild magic. It's like the visible wild magic weave almost. That being said, I haven't tried to fate spin with it around. My fate spinning, I tap into the wild magic weave. It'll probably get more powerful if you do it here, but I bet I could do better for you. You're just going to end up with a cloud of wild magic. Right now, it's above the people. It's fine as long, I mean, if it doesn't grow too big. It shouldn't affect everybody's day-to-day life. Unless it does.
Unless it does.
Try one bean.
Fate spinning it to make eggs could be interesting. Do we want to try the rest of this bag, or at least the next bean, and see what happens?
Try one bean, see what you can do. What is fate spin? What happens with that?
Give it a shot.
That's wild magic, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. It's me tapping into the potentiality of different wild magics and helping push you one direction or the other.
Let's see what happens with that.
On our 8th bean. You rolling?
No, the potentiality of magic in general.
I'll be with you, or do I have to know which ones we've already done, or have we all been watching?
You don't know what you're looking into.
Yeah.
You don't know the different fates
Yeah,
necessarily.
allow me to plant them. I know
You'd be able to see multiple things, but
what they look like. Ish. 8th bean.
you can move each dice one level or one side. Instead of just one, you can move both. To whichever you want the most.
I'm trying to remember if this one. I think we did 90.
90 was a bean.
90.
Or was it eggs?
Was eggs.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do 90 then.
Yeah. Cool. 8 eggs. Hate it.
Oh, fucking A. That's 2 for everybody. Unless you're feeling gamey.
No. I think my luck is topped out for the day.
I lost out completely last time.
What do these eggs look like?
They look exactly like the same eggs.
Normal
There's
eggs.
8 of the eggs. It's a nest with the
Okay.
eggs. They all look the same. However, you're noticing that when you did that, literally, like, he was going through and you saw, normally you can kind of see like 2, like you see what's happening and you can kind of see like a couple of divergent paths. You saw a lot more divergent paths, but you also saw that those divergent paths, like this thing above you, like streaked down and ripped open behind each one of those paths. And so you, when you grabbed for, like you went to the eggs, you saw that happen and you literally see there's like just a more definitive like line up in these clouds where it's just like it's like mist and there's like very definitive parts that are like heavy cloud as well. And you're seeing little crackles of energy of all different sorts throughout. Every once in a while, like a drop of rain hits you, or like a piece of hail just falls on the ground next to you. You hear a tink, and look over and there's hail.
As awesome as that is, I don't think we have to be doing this here too much.
Because you guys got 8 eggs. It's about as good as you're gonna get.
It was
a lot.
Everybody gets 2, or the high roll gets 4 and the low roll gets none.
I want my 2.
Did you increase one of them from earlier?
Yeah.
I just
It may not be updated. Well,
never
because
refreshed.
it's all right here. Yeah. Norn's like,
Yeah.
I want my 2.
Well then,
Let's just
don't
do
get the
2.
high roll and don't get the low roll. You got 2.
And he just takes the 2 eggs.
Let's just do the 2.
That's fine.
It's nice and even that way. Alright. I will emboldening bond us. And then I will bless us. Or, hold on.
Gorak.
Maybe there's a
you
better
can't
option.
fail.
2d4 plus 6.
Hold on. It's just Constitution checks. This is a saving throw. Yeah, it'd be 2d4 plus 6, plus your save.
So, Gorak, you can't fail, so I updated you.
So you gotta do this twice then?
We're gonna go to
Well,
quiz first. So quiz, roll me. Let's do it twice.
12. 23.
oh yeah, good.
23 for the first one. Okay.
33 for my first one.
Give me 1 second. I have his sheet up.
I got you.
23 again.
23. Roll me a d4.
Deuce.
Okay. And then Gorak, I updated you. Dune in a minute. This one's Dune. You said 33 for the first one?
Yep.
Give me a d6.
D6. 3. 3.
Okay. And then your next save.
Next save. Uh, 24.
24. You're good. And that's all updated. Now, Norin. That was 2. And it's 2d4
Plus
Yes,
6.
plus 6.
plus 9. Because he has base 3. So 9, 10, 11. So we're good. In there. And ooh,
That's not gonna do it.
so that's 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14, 15. Not quite.
Say Jesse may not be here, but the spirit of his fucking dice are.
It's usually the way it goes.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, God, there you go.
Poor boy.
You just hear this explosion inside of him. He's not feeling the best.
Does he have his familiar out?
We're good. No. He does have his familiar out.
Drop a heal into him.
He can heal himself. He's like, I'll get it back faster. We're going who knows where tonight.
Fair enough.
So, are you gonna plant these other 3 eggs, or what are we doing?
I think doing it here jeopardizes the people that have come here to take sanctuary.
Yeah,
It would appear.
but it increases your guys' chances to get more powerful, which means you can protect them better.
Well, have we ever figured out how to make wild magic go away?
Doing you take 2 points of acid damage.
Void. Wild magic, when it is like this, it just floats through space. I have no clue what it would take to get rid of it.
So
No,
this is
really
not
do.
necessarily a good thing, but
You don't get rid of it
could-
necessarily.
definitely make it worse. I don't see how we can make it any better.
You're making it better.
This guy.
I'm talking about not destroying what is here and the sanctuary that these individuals have.
You can go to
Nothing.
the other side.
Does not affect the other side.
Not yet. It's barely
Well,
affecting
then,
this side.
That's a
maybe
little
we
bit
ought
more-
not to affect the other side then, huh?
But yeah, you just have like a big drop of like acid just like from the cloud.
Actually caused me physical pain. We cannot allow this to grow.
Well then, as much fun as that is, let's do this elsewhere.
Shall we go to the abyss?
Sounds like a plan to me. He's bored out of his fucking skull here, so might as well go back.
It's the company.
Well then, you'll be bored there too, don't want you?
No?
He'll be stoned.
Well, then I suppose he prefers that.
Maybe. Hopefully they just leave you alone. They realize they can't pull you now. Maybe they've already forgot about it.
How long is their memory span?
They want to spend, what, 10,000 gold to get somebody who allowed us to use wild magic? I mean,
Who the fuck are we?
seem to think that they'd be more pissed off at us anyway.
I mean, we're good at that.
Unless they were just looking for excuses to get you.
Could be that too.
They're an interesting bunch. Unlike present company.
Oh fuck, let's go there.
Let's go to the abyss.
Norman, where do we want to go? Do you want to go same place, like outside of that?
Right next to that fucking
Outside of
pyramid there, I
Shadowhaven?
suppose.
No, outside of Shadowhaven Bazaar, probably not in it.
Okay.
Well, I could
We
let
could call her
Lyra
and
Star Whisper know that we're coming.
teleport there.
Yeah, let's do that. That's safe. We at least know, and I will enhance ability on Norin, and he still has emboldening mind.
Does he already have advantage on it?
That way he has advantage. So advantage plus a d4. Intelligence check.
Just the main character. She's almost like really.
I know, we're so close.
So he has a +4 now, but yeah, he's fine. Without using the talisman.
I would make a sending as well to let her know that we're on our way.
Okay.
You know run away.
You guys arrive.
Spell. Yeah. As I'm like looking at my notes, going, "Oh, let her know."
Fair. And here's going to use Celestial. Here's my shop. To Celine Star Whisper, the Eldrin. No, that's Celestial Seasons.
It's Lyra.
You're looking for Lyra, yes. Starlight Blessing, that's what we're looking for. Not Celestial Seasons. Show up in Starlight Blessings. Lyra's there, and as soon as you go there, she clutches the holy symbol, and you see Malgrim just
Petrified?
turn straight to stone.
Well, at least he's not bored anymore.
No, I thank you guys for returning him to us, though I feel you were the cause of his disappearance from us.
We began to realize that, and we figured we had to bring him back.
Well, I thank you.
Yeah, we had a guilty conscience, but it seems he preferred that fate anyway. We do not want him to be stuck for things that we had done, albeit at his encouragement.
Who knows what this creature is stuck doing. As of now, this thing is not a bother to us. Won't be slowly trying to create more wild magic and wild surges and just trying to unravel the weave around here.
Yeah, we kind of get that, Matt.
Yeah, kind of a bit of an unhealthy obsession with it.
Would appear.
Yeah.
Thank you for allowing us again the use of your space.
Absolutely.
And might end up seeing you again soon. We have property elsewhere in the abyss that we are to seek out. We'll most likely return.
Absolutely.
Head on it.
Cool. You guys head out. I'm just gonna leave the city. What's the plan?
Say, we had 24 hours, right, before this thing came
It was
take us.
midday yesterday. It's early day today, so
Well, I suppose we have to go out, say, beyond eyesight of the city. 100 feet more fucking beans. Good again.
Works for me. Maybe an hour away or something like that.
Good work.
yeah, you guys travel for an hour, and then you can plant some more.
Plant some beans just randomly out in the abyss.
Mm-hmm.
That should be interesting.
Won't be the lingering effects. You're not doing it in
Right.
wild or in space, which can create wild space.
9th in the third bag gives us 16. Some sort of geyser.
16. Nope, that's a treant.
Oh, it is a tree, isn't it?
And he's 80. He is friendly.
Nice. Friendly treant. Friendly treant.
Next.
I don't have to plant these ones. You guys want to take a crack at some beans?
There's 2 beans left if you both want to plant one.
Do it. Sure.
Plant them at the same time.
Same time?
Same time.
That's ballsy.
Same time, same time.
Wow, so close.
That way the pyramid can kill all the eggs when they appear.
73.
73 is fruit.
Fruit. Can do a detect magic, try and
Fruit of a
see.
poison tree.
And 44.
Is mushrooms that scream.
God damn it.
Don't like screaming mushrooms.
2 of them of the fruit are potions.
Nice.
Every single time you've got that, I've rolled a d8 and got a 2.
And 2 potions.
Every single time.
Cool.
Alright. There we go.
Maybe we should move a little bit away from where the mushrooms are screaming.
Probably ought to do that.
You can kill them down pretty quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anything that heard the shrieking
Right,
for
2 or 3
300
rounds.
feet
Yeah.
are going to be like, let's go over there.
Not be.
There's
Direct
pretty much nothing. Like, you travel for an hour, the only thing you see is the city. And, like, yeah, the city may have heard that.
It's 300 feet.
We traveled for an hour.
Yeah. You went more than 300 feet.
I know.
Yeah.
But I sure fucking hope so.
Right.
Yeah.
4th bag of beans. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't plant them at the same time because I was just thinking about that. What if one bean completely ruins a bunch of eggs?
That is a legitimate concern.
That's true.
I don't remember who it was. Somebody tried to step on the eggs and freaking smashed one of
It was
them.
Dalton.
It was his wizard guy, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't his wizard, it was his monk.
His monk. Because, like, he saw, like, people like, oh shit, I want those. But, oh man, Levi was very upset about that. He's like, you fucking stepped on it? You fucking turd. There are 9.
9 beans.
And 19 bags left.
Well, didn't we already have another bag of beans that has 8 in it? Or no,
You've
that was,
already
that
used
was
the-
the, that was the eggs.
end of that
Sorry.
one.
Yeah.
That was the eggs.
Yeah.
I'm mushing numbers up in my brain.
This is the 19th bag.
Mhm.
If we're counting down. Or the 4th. So, who wants to roll for the first one?
I'll do it. 24. Kaiser?
No.
Statue.
It's all pissed off. Gonna make fun of you.
Looks just like you. And it's just, yeah.
You have a verbal sparring match with yourself.
Right?
An asshole.
What a
Piece of
fish.
shit.
And cowardice as you hide from everything.
You call it
I
cowardice.
stand here.
Call it cunning.
For intelligence.
Of course, cope harder.
2. Good, alright?
The fact that you all travel with this creature, one of the
98.
worst creatures that's ever existed on the plane of
Pyramid.
existence.
Look at this thing just bumping its
The
fucking
cause
jump.
of all of your woes.
You feel the breeze? Bro,
Look
all the
into your heart
fucking
and tell me
bullshit
I'm
blowing around.
wrong.
It's amazing.
It's brazen.
Look into your heart and tell me I'm wrong. Everything you suffer
Your
through.
face is wrong.
You're wrong.
Everything you suffer through
Last night.
Sorry, quiz.
Last night.
is
Your
false.
mom told me you're wrong too.
You said a 98
98.
pyramid.
Damn it.
That's a pyramid.
Which you guys gonna walk away from?
Do we want to leave a mummy lord pyramid, or do we want to loot it?
We have little loot things inside. We fuck those things up pretty quick.
Takes a little bit of time, but we can loot it.
Don't see why we don't have. Why don't we have?
The loot's pretty easy. I mean, it takes you longer to get in there than it takes you to kill this mummy.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
You just kind of go
maybe
through and walk
one-
through like a
one
couple
round.
passageways and get a few doors and then blow it up pretty quick.
Yeah, let's just do that.
So you'll clear it out.
I've been marking every time we get a pyramid that I'll do Aura of Life, so we don't get hit points reduced.
Fair. Yeah.
I'd rather not go and hang out with our abyssal friend who's going to send us on a mission and have our hit points reduced.
That's true.
All right. Who is rolling me what this guy has?
Gorak, you rolled a pyramid.
What am I? 3d6
Nope. I need percentile.
percentile advantage. 75.
75. That's a decent one. Give me 2d4.
2D.
A 2 and a 3.
2 and a 3.
Yeah.
So 5. There are 5 art objects worth 250 gold piece each. I will tell you what they are shortly.
Cool.
And you get 1 F, which Gorak will roll, and then you get roll. Give me a D4.
Without dropping your method.
1.
You get 1 G.
Only G?
1 F and 1 G in.
So
F and G?
roll me percentile.
There it goes. 56.
Trident of fish command.
Awesome.
Cool.
Fitting.
Obviously, Norn's going to be one that.
In a pyramid. I love it. That's fantastic.
Pyramid full of sand.
On the day that I went to go see Aquaman,
Yeah.
I get a
Full
trident.
trident.
Trident of fish command. It's like,
That's the
how
universe.
Fucking
topical.
The
Yeah.
universe.
Which one is going to roll for the other item? Since you only got 1
This man. This man right here. All his glory.
percentile.
55.
Another trident of fish command.
There's a metal ball of like it's a bunch of like it looks like a rubber band ball, but it's made out of like rubber or metal bands. It's just a ball of metal bands that are all wound together.
Metal ball of banding.
Metal balls.
It's representative of myself. Unlike my statute friend here has little tiny puffballs.
Give me an insight.
Ooh, dirty 30.
Dirty.
Dirty 30, as opposed to a natural
As
30.
opposed to a natural
Yes.
30.
Natural 30. Special dice today.
Or dirty 30 because
Could you roll the?
Because,
Could
you know,
roll a 30 out of
30s,
D20, right?
yeah.
Okay.
The statue isn't necessarily lying by any means.
Yeah.
The statue's just over here, just calling him out.
just believes what it says. That's all.
He just likes to hear the sound of his jawbone.
Just looking at you.
It's Jawstone.
You know that the problems you're enduring, you already know it. You haven't come to terms with it,
Because of this fucking thing.
but it's because of him.
This fucking thing.
You know it to be true, even if you've yet to come to terms with it.
Probably right.
He's
But for sure it's
probably-
from this fucking thing.
He's right.
But there's like some expectation that this is going to change what we're doing somehow.
Right.
You fuckers haven't got rid of me yet.
All right. So that's what we got.
You will one day be standing in front of everything you wish to achieve, and he will take it
Stop
from
it.
you because he likes it this way.
Of course,
Art
it's not-
objects. Did
it's
you want to
not-
roll those now, or are we planting a bean?
It's not gonna fucking tell you that I had my reasons. But, you know, The fuck ever.
It doesn't know reasoning. I know the nature of the statue quiz.
There is, it was 7?
Five.
Yes? 5? Okay. There are 2 large gold bracelets and a bronze crown.
Bronze crown. So that's 3.
There's a well-made tapestry that depicts the
Me
bottom of
fucking
the
a statue in
ocean.
the fucking ass.
It depicts what?
The bottom of the ocean.
Nice.
Almost looks like maybe there's a hidden city kind of made to be there, but it's supposed to look like just the bottom of the ocean, like you can't see it.
Cool.
And then there's a box of turquoise animal figurines, all of which that depict different fish.
A lot of fish things.
Hey, you gotta go see Aquaman. This is your own damn fault.
Sorry, I brought that energy in here tonight, guys. I didn't realize how potent it was.
You did this.
We
Oh.
take those, I guess. All right. Third one. Third bean. 3 bean time.
3 beans of what, 8?
9.
9.
Give me 2 investigations as well on the inside. Just whoever wants to roll, see 2 total.
Might as well. Why not?
Okay.
See, I looked up my investigation. It's very sad, guys. It's getting better.
Are there any pluses?
No. 20.
29.
29. That is as close as you can get.
To not.
Just making sure that we knew. You're good.
Cool.
Fuck.
Right. You tried.
Nope, you're all good.
Right. Oh, that was scary. That's a 007.
Geyser of wine sprouts out for about a minute. Drink and be merry, and know that in due time he will be the undoing of you.
It's quite possible.
The coward in the shadows.
This motherfucker.
The one good thing
just a
about being a
It's just a
statue
fucking statue.
is that I know that
This thing doesn't know a fucking thing. It's just a fucking statue.
I can be
Exact-
seen.
Exactly. Calm down, Quince. It's just a statue, man.
Fucking spewing bullshit.
And then when we leave this place, he's going to be standing here spewing his bullshit into the abyss of nothing.
Right?
Sounds like this is really getting to you.
Because at this point, we don't know that the other one had stopped, right?
Right.
So we just
No, it's probably still there for.
You guys will be
Like
off
the
doing your
evening.
thing until.
So yeah, so right now at this point, like we have no frame of reference for the
You were
fact that this
told
will
that-
stop in 24
You
hours.
were told that it was stop in 24 hours by Malgrim.
Okay.
Just kind of giving you a heads up on how some of it works.
But we don't know.
That's
But
what I was
you
going to
don't
say.
know
Is
for
like
sure.
we could just assume that this thing is spouting friggin' profanities into nothingness for
Pyramid,
eternity.
and then we had a geyser of wine. Next. What are we doing?
Bean 4.
Next bean.
55.
Toads.
Frogs and toads.
Just kind of come up. You guys can avoid them.
Nah.
We're just gonna
Yeah,
avoid 'em.
just
Let
avoid
'em-
them.
Let 'em run.
Let them run.
Fuck little fuckers. Go up to the fucking statue.
No, don't go to the statue. I don't trust the statue.
If I could move to the frogs, I would release them to have them do battle with you. He's like reaching, but like the bottom half of him doesn't move. He's like reaching at the frogs, but they never get close. They're like, he moves and they jump away.
They're like, no.
I tell you, I will make you mighty beasts to slay this villain. Listen to me, frogs.
Frogs just hopping.
Next one.
Fifth bean.
Me?
Yeah, why not? Motherfucker, dude.
I did that. How about triple R?
Double.
Double R. 3 zeros.
Beanstalk. Just grows up. Kind of disappears into the sky.
Golrek, are you able to try to chop this in any way?
I can certainly give it a go.
Mm-hmm.
Out of curiosity.
That's what they did in the other one. They chopped it down and it just kind of dissolved into nothingness. You can chop it down or you can climb it and see where it leads.
I want to climb it. I rolled the fucking thing. I want to climb it.
Are you going to be able to climb back down?
Once you enter into the next plane of existence, you climb and it's like a plane shift.
Yeah.
So you can't just come back. So you probably
We
all
have to
wanna
go and deal with this devil who's going to come and collect us in an hour or two.
He's coming for you guys. You don't have to be there.
Right?
He will find you.
I suppose he's going to be able to find out.
He said collect your. He said basically you have 24 hours to collect yourselves.
Oh, okay. Well, if he's going to come and find us...
And then he disappeared. He teleported to you, just appeared there, and then
Said-
went away.
Don't be bitches and left. So
The last one took us to pestilence.
Famine.
Oh, sorry, famine.
Famine.
Are we sure
How
we
about-
want to climb this
Let me-
beanstalk?
I rolled it. I want to climb it. If it takes us to another one of these fuckers, let's do this stealthily, shall we?
Well, if anybody's going to be stealth, it's going to be you. But also, you seem to be the only one that's super determined to climb the beanstalk right now.
If you guys don't want to, you can sit here and wait, and I suppose she's going to be able to find us all no matter where we are.
I don't think he would come for you. We'd all have to
Still
be together.
attuned to the necklace. Maybe if we go in, we don't pull our dicks out. Just thought you did kind of yell at it.
I did yell at
I'm
it.
thinking that was not the way I would have fucking done it, but
What else would have happened there anyway?
we don't know. But when you piss off the HMFIC in the fucking place, it hurts.
That is usually how that works, yes.
Crazy how it works. So why don't we go find out, see if we can do some recon? Maybe find out something about him. Find out where he's whacking his pud or who he's doing it with, and we can fuck them up too. I don't know.
I mean, if you are curious about it, I'll indulge you.
That's what I want to do. That's the reason why I got a beanstalk.
Yes, that's the reason. Yeah.
That's what we've been trying this whole time for. I thought it was the eggs.
Let's try for the eggs, but if you can't get an egg,
Might as well climb a beanstalk to our deaths.
again, if we do it stealthily, I'm sure that it'd be a lot more informative than the way you did it.
I think we
I mean-
gleaned all the information we were going to glean from that place. The
I
miles
think
of
that
nothing and
we
desiccation.
gleaned that
And a dragon
that
flying around that
we-
could see us anyway.
we
and
went to
somehow birds that were alive
the
in that
house
space.
of famine,
I don't know if
and
they
it
were
cast
alive. They may have been zombie
famine
birds.
on us in its house, and we didn't die. We're badass.
I know
We're lucky.
one thing to consider as we're using these beams as well. We also have a way to get to them. We could use all these up and get a bunch of eggs, that's great, but if this beanstalk leads to one of those creatures, we're there. We can't gate there. If we try to open a gate into their plane of existence and they
They
don't
will
want
just
us
say
there,
no.
they're going to go, no,
No.
I don't want it. But this wild magic supersedes that. If that's where this takes us, then who knows?
I don't get it.
That's just a. I'm
This
saying
could be a
what's
way to
the
get to
way
them.
to get to them.
So what are we gonna do? Just keep this in our freaking pocket?
I'm saying we can use up all
Use
these
the
beans,
beans.
or we can keep some of the beans on hand
And
and
hope for
not
a-
use them.
Double odd?
And we don't
Hopeful
know.
random supply.
Hope we.
At this point, the bean sprouts all like the fucking. I mean, it's less often,
got
but we've
two.
had 2.
Yeah, we've had 2 of them already.
And we've fate spun
If we
to
were-
get eggs.
If we
4
were
times
spark
now, I
forged and
think.
ready, that we'd be halfway done with our job right now.
Maybe
I'm
if
just
this
saying.
takes us to one of them.
If it does,
That's our blind assumption.
I'm just saying.
I,
Because you can't just enter into, like, we can't just go to the Divine Council. It's closed off. They're not allowing creatures to travel in.
but get a beanstalk there.
But if we got a beanstalk there,
Go ahead and hump their leg. Fuck 'em.
Basically, yes.
Well, let's go recon.
Let's do a little bit of subtlety this time. Let's try that. Hum the beanstalk.
I can fly.
I'm flying.
No, I can fly
With
too because
my-
he has wings.
4 wings.
Angelic wings, which
Little-
you see,
little-
he like does his best to kind of like tuck away. At this point, you notice like he doesn't sleep, so he has the wings, but he has like 2 cloaks that are like tied to the holes in the top of his cloak that he like scatters over. So he has these 2 like mounds of like tattered rag, and so he starts to fly. Then it like moves over, and he has these big, like beautiful angelic wings. And then as soon as he lands, he like the tentacles are all just like cover those.
If flying's faster, we'll do that.
We can climb. I mean.
He's gonna have to climb. I could carry you.
Give me a perception, one person, whoever wants to do it.
Fuck yeah. Okay. 35.
There is a force being mobilized at Shadowhaven coming this way as you guys are going up.
We're an hour away from them.
Hour
They're
away,
still
but
coming
there's
up.
still a giant beanstalk. And they're like, we can see a beanstalk from about an hour away. If anything else sees that and comes here, then they can see us potentially. We're in the middle of nowhere for a reason. You guys are middle of nowhere adjacent.
That's what I was gonna say. It's like it's turned it out to be less beneficial than first thought.
Meh.
At least we're not destroying. I mean, at least we're not shitting where we sleep anymore.
Right?
So we can cut it down and make Shadowhaven happy with us, so we can climb it and see where it goes.
You guys are already climbing
Yeah,
pretty
we're-
high by the time you notice that. You don't even have to tell them that you see Shadowhaven mobilizing.
He'd be the only one to see it.
Yeah. I don't think he's gonna say anything.
Keep climbing.
Cool. And
Ignorance is bliss.
That's the way Quiz lived his life. He's one blissful motherfucker.
As we are going up, flying, climbing, etc., I will hit us with the AIDS. We get 40 to our max
48.
hit points. Yeah.
48.
Just
be
doesn't get it 'cause
temporary?
he's not
I don't
here.
know.
No, it technically goes to your hit point maximum. So if you click on where it says max, you can go to
Temporary.
max HP modifier and add 40. Which my con has gone up, so I think mine's all fucked up. So mine is technically, I have that as my max.
roll me a d8.
Then I add
You? You're a beanstalker.
7. Go big.
Yes.
My D8s love giving me 2s. Except this time. Let's have a 7.
You guys go on the beanstalk? Aids, the three of you, not Norn.
What?
The three of you get aids, not Norn. Or do you give it to Norn?
What?
You cast aid, right?
Yes. I give it to the three of us, not Norin.
Makes sense
Since he has a billion hit points, yeah. But Norin's not here. That's why I said fuck
No,
him.
I'm just giving shit.
Yeah.
No, let's give him more hit points. That's exactly what he needs.
Mm-hmm.
I will never say no.
I get it.
Hit point greedy, it's fine.
Does make him tough to heal, but it takes a while to eat healing.
You guys walk
Right.
through this portal. You step, and your first step is on stone. You step into a large stone field. The ground is just rock. Off in the distance, you see towers. Seeing towers kind of building off, but you can kind of see the edge. It's almost like you're on like a giant floating island. Shimmering red barrier glistens around it. You see debris as if maybe in space goes through, and when it hits there, it just disappears into nothingness as it touches this barrier around it. The weird thing though is that though the gravity is pulling you to the ground, your hair kind of stands up. It's as if you're standing on the ceiling. The gravity's there, but you just have this distinctive understanding, like you're like, we're definitely like upside down. It's just this weird thing that's happening, mostly noticeable by hair, like cloaks and capes and stuff like that just kind of drift up as if trying to fall away from the ground. But you're sturdy on it. Before you, you see 11 pillars. Give me a religion.
Religion might be a good thing to use knowledge from a past life.
22.
22.
Also 22.
Nice. What do you get?
15.
Not training. And I rolled a 1 on my knowledge from past life. So I'm not very used.
15? Is that what
I
you
got
said?
22.
22. 15.
22.
22. I like how they got 22.
Uh-huh.
And then the cleric paladin
Yeah.
was like, I don't know gods.
I don't. I was literally resurrected in fucking space.
It's like lacking a frame of reference.
The first stone has what appear to be 5 dragon heads coming together into one spot.
Oh god.
It is definitely God.
Brought ourselves to the opposite of the Divine Council.
The Dark Council?
The Dark Council.
Quite possibly. The second, sorry, I just have to, I have a list of the gods and then I have their holy symbols on a different thing. Because that's how it's going to work. The second one is a jagged counterclockwise spiral. After that, there is an 8-pointed star with kind of a web motif. After that, the triangular eye with bony protrusions, the same thing that he was talking about, which you guys recognize as Grumsh. After that, there is just hidden. Come on, where's the other one? It's a fire forge. You guys have seen this before. It's the symbol of Surtur. You recognize it mainly. The next one is a series of flames that are burning together and wrapping around each other. After that, there is 3 triangles in a tight formation. There is a claw with 3 talons pointing down. There is a snake in the shape of a dagger. There is a T attached to a circular shackle. And there is a partially shattered one-eyed skull. It's like a skull, but like one of the eyes is shattered away. But you're recognizing this as the holy symbol of Tiamat, not you.
I don't know any of this.
You guys, but Tiamat, Tharizdun, Lolth, Grumsh, Surtur, Kossus, Asmodeus, Bane, Zahir, Torog, and Vecna. Off in the distance, you can see that between these, there's different walkways that kind of walk and go off towards these buildings. There's one large castle in the middle, and then there's 11 smaller buildings around it.
That doesn't appear to be an immediately threatening place, but probably not somewhere we want to hang out for any amount of time.
There are any creatures flying around? Anything stationed outside the buildings that we
You're
can
not
see? from
seeing
this distance?
anything. Give me perception.
Everyone?
Sure.
16.
29.
24.
You said 16?
Yeah.
16. The only thing you're seeing is movement outside of this like sphere around here.
Anything that comes into contact.
And anything that comes into it just kind of seems to be like obliterated, like just disintegrated into nothing. You're noticing that there's some lights in some of the building, maybe movement inside of some of the buildings. You'll notice that there's lights in the 11 buildings outside, but the middle building is just pure darkness. There's no lights in the windows. There's no movement around it. There's nothing.
What is the middle building? Is it one of the...
It's a very large, like kind of like almost like castle-looking building that has smaller buildings around it. From the way these pillars are kind of set up, you're thinking that there's 11. They each have like a castle, if you will, with a divine council thing in the middle. And even the castles look like they kind of build up, but they look almost like, you know, like if you like look upside down, you're like, oh, it looks kind of like stalactites.
Mm.
But like, I guess
Yeah,
they're stalagmites, I guess. But they're definitely stalags. You're just not really sure.
Stalags of some sort.
After mine's are tides. Got it.
If your cloak's also like hanging.
Slack ones. Tides.
Well, we've climbed your beanstalk. What would you like to do?
Oh.
Can we climb back down?
No.
Because this,
We are here.
this just doesn't seem like a great place to be. Beanstalk's just gone and fallen away. Like, oh, okay, god damn it.
Well,
I want our little demon buddy to find us here.
here in like a couple hours, we're going to have to go and look into me possibly getting the spark for Grumsh. There's a castle for Grumsh right here where we could possibly talk to him. Or we can plant beans in their house.
That's not at all something I would want to do.
You know, if we did that, we'd get those damn screaming mushrooms.
Probably. Or, I mean, literally any of those items that have the capability to bring attention to us. So,
Let's go to Grumsh.
pay Grumsh a visit since you're about to look for something a little important to their people.
Do that.
Goodness.
This is a get into this place free card.
I don't think I would be welcome here.
None of us are.
I mean, we got here. And I think
None of
what
us are welcome
Norin
here.
is wanting to do might make him a little more welcome than the rest of us.
He like
Speak for
here
yourself.
specifically in this castle of the evilness.
Some things actually like me.
That's fine. I'm sure there are. I'm sure there's something somewhere out there that likes me. But I doubt it.
I mean, relatively high on my list.
I was about to say,
I
we haven't
don't
killed
know
you yet.
very many people, to be honest with
Oh
you.
well. It's a short list, I understand. Let's go to Grumsh. Fucking introduce us.
Okay.
Halo's off, sword is sheathed, fucking hood up.
Hood is up no matter what because it's like
It's
Like, just-
it's so up. It's just
up. Yeah.
floating in the air. Like, okay, cool.
Put your little mini wings out.
But they're both angel wings. They're both sets
Are
of
they?
angel
Oh.
wings.
I thought they were bony. Holy bony. As in not
They're
right.
feathered.
wholly angelic, like really badass.
I know that's his big ones. But then he has his other little.
That are just normal angelic wings.
I have big badass
like,
ones.
He has
Fucking
ones
massive.
that like look like the biggest angel wings you can imagine, and then ones that look like kind of angel, like base
like
angel
for
wings.
a humanoid-sized
Mhm.
angel. Yeah. Like
There's
Adun has
some that are like, oh, that's reasonable, and
like
then some that are like,
solar
oh
wings,
shit.
and then he has like normal fucking like Aarakocra if it was more angelic wings, which is really silly, but also kind of cool. There's Thanatos is a character you can play as in Smite, got Death Ray, but a lot of his skins he has 4 wings, and one set is considerably larger, and then there's like the small ones that kind of hang out a little bit more underneath. Looks pretty badass.
Yeah, you're probably right. You're onto Guzzles.
But yeah, that's why he's like, fucking put these in, we're gonna fucking
Hold the cloak down.
Yeah, like it's not gonna accomplish much, gentlemen. I just want you to know. If you would rather me wait outside or hang out
Yeah,
over
fuck
here.
no. Wouldn't be part of that potato.
I mean, it's the whole enemy of my enemy is my friend thing, but I don't think evil people necessarily.
Don't think they're thinking about it that deeply.
Then again, I don't think there are very many good people out there that think that way either, so it just depends on the being.
Yeah, you guys start walking in towards this building. Again, it's kind of circular, looks like a stalagmite from where you guys are at, but it's got windows and lights, and then you see torchlight, probably big.
As we get ready to walk in, I
Campfires.
will embolden behind us.
Different things along that lines. You're noticing that there's, as you're getting closer to, there's like fog amounts the ground, but it's actually smoke, but it's smoke that's like rolling out of these things. And you see like certain places smoke trickles out of a window and rolls to the ground and then fills the air and then goes off and then falls off. Just again weird because you're clearly on a ceiling walking. You hear drums beating. With the drum beating and such, you see also that's keeping guard. There are several orcs and the like that are guarding this building.
Anybody speak Orcish here?
No, but I can understand them.
I do not know Orcish.
Negative.
I think the language of ass beating is pretty much fluent in every language.
Pretty much. But I'm sure they're just doing their thing.
And I suppose that we'd be doing it ourselves.
I don't think we need to be greeting them with hostility.
We won't. But if they feel like being hostile, we're okay. I think.
If you say so. I'd much rather just get the information we need.
Okay, Norin, introduce us.
Yeah. Welcome to Norn's, like, this great little thing. It's like, yeah, this is a perfect
It's an
time
awesome thing for Norn, and Norn's not here.
Yeah, he's
It's
sick.
usually the way it works.
Yeah, and he's sick.
He's a sicky boy today?
Oh yeah.
Oh, poor Jason.
That stuff's going around though. I got it. I just called out of work. It takes a lot for me to call out of work.
See if one of us can die on this one.
Yeah, I know Primordial, Vidalcan, and Common.
What languages do you speak, Gorak?
Dwarvish and Common.
Probably could have guessed. Sounds like you might be our main.
Do you speak
point of
Elvish?
speaking contact.
Try talking to them in Elvish.
I'm sure that'll be fucking brilliant.
I can telepathically speak to them, but in one of my languages, I would assume.
What about Common? I could try Common. Don't
Common?
orcs.
Common is
Doesn't speak
theoretically
common.
common. We're gonna let Norn do this, or
No.
somebody else gonna do it?
I would love to let Norn do it. I'm not going to sit here and roleplay with myself. Norn will look at you and go, I'm going to kind of be quiet, keep to myself. Just put on the front that you are my servants. And that I am going to be Spark Forged.
Oh my god.
We're going after the divine spark.
At least that is truthful.
Rock, paper, scissors.
You are my
Let's do it.
servants.
Rock, paper, scissors. Bolter, parchment, shears.
Yes.
Three-way. You have a chance to.
Did you want to lead the charge of being Norn's servants?
I mean, not particularly, but it seems like it's fallen on me. But yeah, I'll do
No,
it.
no, no.
Well,
Quiz is like,
they're all gonna rock paper
Quiz
scissors
is
for
like,
it.
he fucking wants to do it.
Oh, Quiz wants to go for it, man. I'm not.
Until he's
I'm
like,
not gonna hold you back. I will be a lesser servant.
The fact that he wants to do it and that this is our plan has me worried. You guys know how well
I don't know what
is
you're talking
with
about.
that.
What?
I am not necessarily deceptive. I'm persuasive. It's not in my nature to lie to creatures that I meet.
We aren't going to be lying. A good friend serves their friends.
Half-truths, I'm sure, are baked somewhere in there, but I like your logic.
On top of that,
Oh,
on top of that,
you fuckers.
we are literally going
Shall we
after
play
this
roles?
Spark Forge.
Well, so let's leave it up to the dice, shall we?
Well, let's do that. The largest number on the D20 gets to do the thing.
Everyone tries to cheat. No, I'm just kidding.
Fuck. Fuck.
Huh. 18.
20.
You rolled a nat 20?
Yeah. That's when the shit comes up. Like I rolled it, and I'm from this perspective. I can't see it, so I had to like move my notebook. I'm like, yeah, that's the 20.
Yep, I'm seeing the 8 and the 20 facing right at me.
That's what I'm saying. I dropped it right out of sight. It's like, yep, that's what it is.
I fucking love it.
Woo!
Gods of fate have chosen.
What the fuck? Fates don't want me to fucking do this. It's fine. That's fine. What you got to do?
Normal, just like he like kind of makes sure his wings are like wrapped pretty well in the cloth, but the rest of it he just kind of like pulls up and stuff, and you can see like the chitinous armor that he has, like it's like built up, spiky like natural armor all over his body. Little bits of leather armor wrapped around it as well, but doesn't seem to really be doing much. It's mostly all of his natural armor at this point. And he's got these tentacles which kind of come up over that chitinous like visor almost that's been made, hanging down. He's just kind of really tries to make himself like really play into it. So let us try to get entrance.
Is it like a big old door?
There's a big doorway on the front. You're kind of entering into like what looks like a courtyard now, kind of around it. Maybe 100 feet in each direction from the edge of this building, and just fence all around. The edge of this fence, it's metal spikes that are offset, maybe about 6 to 8 inches apart each, randomly, and like thin metal wire wrapped around it. But as you go through, you can tell it's just like razor sharp, like you wouldn't be able to like climb over this fence. And almost every single spike has different elven heads just stuck on it, facing outwards. And you see orcs in the courtyard dancing. They have bonfires going, which are weird because the bonfire just like lets out this mist of smoke that just trickles around along the ground. But the fire still burns downward. Some of them are eating different sorts of meat. There are large feast tables set about. Some of them are dancing, some of them are battling each other. It just seems to be a festivity going on here.
Is outside of the courtyard, is there like, does it seem like there's anywhere to like go into or walk into, or
There's a big door, like a big door leading into the building on the front side. Like there's a big gate all the way around with one door, where the gate just doesn't exist. In this pathway, there's a pillar, and there's literally a pathway of stone. It almost looks like the whole thing's stone, but it's almost like a blood stain. That like something has been dragged from this pillar into the courtyard, and then you've got the courtyard, and that continues on into the big front door. But as you guys are entering the courtyard, different orcs and such look at you.
they outside? Are they paying any more attention than just looking at us?
And there's a couple looking at you. There's one that kind of is eating and sitting by this door, which is maybe 50 feet wide and 50 feet tall, just this big, massive door. It's just a big arch leading to the inside of this place. But there's one just fucking massive orc who's sitting there, and he's got a table, and he's eating some sorts of meats.
And I suppose that we'll just, if nobody's paying us any mind, then we'll just kind of confidently walk in straight towards that door.
What you do, the big orc will stand up, picks up a chunk of this meat, kind of just gets in between you and the door, looking at you, eating at it. As he takes it up to take a chunk out of it, looks like maybe like a big piece of mutton, but you're noticing that the end of it has a very distinctive humanoid hand. He's eating probably just a large arm of an elf type creature.
Oi! We're here to talk to your boss.
I have no boss. If I had a boss, I wouldn't dance in these halls.
Well, then we're here to talk to whoever lives here.
We all live here.
I mean, you all live here, but who lives here specifically in this dwelling that you're blocking entrance to?
I live in this dwelling. So speak to me. What are you doing here?
We're here to see if we can get any more information on a certain spark forged item.
None of you are orcish. What do you know of destruction?
In your head, you hear, our boss knows a lot of destruction.
I was gonna say it's like quite a bit more than our appearance belies. That's for sure.
If you'd like to speak, I have a table here you can sit at and you can talk to me. If I like what you say, you can go in the building.
I'm not much one to talk for the master, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to speak to the riffraff.
I'd have to agree. I'm not exactly permitted to
Do you
discuss specifics. I'm just here to facilitate a meeting.
You think anybody here is the riffraff?
I think everybody
We are the
out here
chosen
is the riffraff.
of Grumsh.
We're here to speak to Crunch. The fuck are you?
One of his greatest warriors.
If you say so.
Like leans down and just looks at you with one eye. As he leans in close, you see like one of his eyes is just like scraped out, like clearly like just carved out above the face.
There's an orcish.
He just looks at you and goes, "You don't go in the building unless I say you go in the building. So why don't you talk to me? Sit down. We have fresh food."
Well then. Let's hope it's quick. My master doesn't like to be delayed. What is it you wish to be talking about?
I'm not the one who walked in.
Well then, we wish to speak to Grumsh. Oh, cool. Thank you very much. Lucas stands up from the table. And
Our
proceeds to walk through the
master.
gate.
You start walking into the building. It's almost like a wall force. You cannot pass this barrier. Apparently he knows something I don't. Eat, friends. Dwarf, we have the finest meats. And you're seeing just hacked up pieces of elven bodies just scattered across this table.
Our master, saying underneath the cloak, is quite destructive. I think you would find him to your satisfaction. He is worthy of the spark-forged artifact. He would serve Grumsh well. We intend to use this item as its purpose entails, to bring destruction upon great beings.
Gonna destroy the shit out of some beings.
What beings are you going to destroy the shit out of?
The greatest ones we can find.
We would see to it that Grumsh's spark-forged item of destruction would wreak destruction upon the Four Horsemen.
You say this. You sit at my table with me and you do not eat. Eat, friends.
I receive no value from eating. It would be a waste on me.
You are given the honor to eat alongside the chosen. And you say there's no value?
My body reaps no rewards from feasting, but if it is ritual that you care of,
Korak just got a blue convention away a few minutes ago, and he's already been sitting down just munching. And I was like, you guys should really try some of this.
He's eating a foot. He's good, guys.
It's like sucking on some toes. It's real, so tender. Done worse for less reward.
And it's pretty much just like raw meat. It's like lightly burnt by fire, but it's pretty much raw. Health.
If I have any utility around, like, I'll like pull out
More like fireball.
something
Cool,
like that,
one
zapping it with some lightning. I want to get some more heat on it.
hurt. Yeah. And you just walk over and you're just kind of by the door.
No, Chris, go back, sit down at the table.
Is he actively like watching us?
He's eating and he's engaged with the four of you. I'm guessing Norin would probably not object too much to eating, so he's probably eating.
Pick it up, seem interested more in the conversation than actually eating the bodies. Not eating the bodies.
You're not doing it.
So what makes you think that your boss here is capable of challenging Grumsh?
I have felt his force. I have felt his fire. None can withstand him.
It's got a lot of tentacles.
10.
No, he doesn't. He has 30.
Yeah, something like that.
Like 30
He
tentacles.
drains vitality. He
10 tickles. I was talking about the tickles, not the tentacles.
eliminates. He is truly a force to be seen.
Norman's kind of in your head. Like, I did eat the heart of an ancient vampiric dragon.
He has consumed the heart of an ancient vampiric dragon.
Interesting. Very, very interesting.
He has writ.
Not to mention the ones that he has destroyed before they could get to him.
The ancient red dragons were nothing for him. The great pact that he has put into use with the one known as Hafgufa has bolstered and empowered him beyond any normal warlock's imagining. He consumes, he brings destruction.
Interesting. Pulls out. Like, hey, when I get things stuck in my teeth, he's picking at it, and you can tell it's like literally like the horn of like an ancient black dragon. He just has like the tip of it, and he's just like using it as a toothpick. Yes, he slayed some dragons, but does he have true destruction within him? The desire to ruin everything that is not meant to be, the promise that all other gods shall fall.
I don't see why not.
To take on the vigor of he who never sleeps.
You will find that our master does not have trivial time for sleep. In fact, his rod only yearns to consume and feed, eliminate. He does not rest.
If that's something you're looking to do, I could put my blessing upon it. Let you speak with the one eye. Let him see what you offer. But first we eat. You talk more than you chew.
Stop what you're doing and swallow what you're chewing. Go on.
Multitask.
These corpses, this fresh meat, where have you acquired it?
It is different elves slain in battle by the Chosen. Some of them banished to this place. Some of them brought through different magics which allow us to pull in powerful servants of Corlan, Lolth, Vandra.
Do these come from the material plane, or the Death Veil, or the Plague Lands?
Not currently. They are... We send blessings to the orcs that are still on those lands, but we don't invite death, famine, or plague here. The war has an open seat at our table anytime he wants.
Cool.
Many people understand that war's vision aligns with Grumsh's vision. Just that war needs to know his place beneath Grumsh.
Of course.
Master intends to show him that place.
We can definitely arrange something once you are finished eating. And he just keeps kind of eating in on the feast. I don't know if you guys...
Crazy.
Try my best to not.
Chowing down.
Yeah. Give me a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage. Give me a Constitution saving throw flat roll. You're not eating.
10 minutes since we walked through,
Mm-hmm.
so you guys don't have a D4.
16.
I'm not eating.
22.
22, you're fine. Said 16? Yeah, you're not keeping it down.
Even the +6
It's-
doesn't affect it?
Do I get a +6?
If it's a saving throw.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Yeah. I thought you were included.
Yeah. I had a +6
Oh.
too.
So 22.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're getting it down, but barely. You're struggling. You're eating raw humanoid, basically. It's not something that doesn't go without kind of hitting
Yeah.
certain
I
things.
reach over and just kind of zap whatever Quiz is eating to try and warm it up a little bit.
plus.
Mhm.
I don't really have I don't really have any good fire right now, but
You
I'll
could.
zap it with some lightning.
Because you could literally, if you rage, you could go into the rage of the storm and literally just have that desert eat, just literally like cooking it. Anything within 10 feet of you, you could literally just be cooking this meat if you wanted.
Well, then I suppose as nonchalantly as possible, I'll just kind of slowly rage. Cook meat near my face.
Rage eating. Yeah.
Chris pushes his plate over. Cook the shit.
Yeah, I mean, the table's not much bigger than this. It's just got like parts of body on it. So, I mean, his aura is hitting the whole table. Alrighty, well, the three of you eat will gain 20 additional hit points. So your maximum hit points is increased by 20 more for the three of you.
Very good.
Um, You no longer have death.
Eating some
And
magical elves.
you're immune to poison and being frightened, and make wisdom saving throws with advantage. And this lasts for the next 24 hours.
So no death for 24 hours?
No, you are cured of death
Oh.
as of right now.
Permanent plus 20 HP for you guys?
No,
Just
24
for
hours.
24 hours.
24 hours you have
gonna say,
immunity to
damn!
poison, frightened,
Immune to
and
poison and frightened.
advantage on wisdom saving throws, and you have 20 hit points for the next 24 hours. But upon finishing this, which is why it's good that you make, because it was DC 20 to be able to hold it down. But once you did, you effectively got the Feast of Grosh, which is one of the things that can get rid of all plagues upon you.
Well, shit, that's good enough for the future. I'm
Mhm.
gonna smuggle some of this out of here and medicine up some people.
Right. They have that rough time.
Anything that's taken away from this table pretty much loses all the beneficial
That's what I was
effects.
gonna say. It's
So
like,
you can stuff some
and then
pieces.
it turns into just
They'll
rotting
encourage
meat in
you.
my pocket.
They'll encourage you.
Oh, take all you want.
Take,
Yeah.
take as much as you want. Our tables are always full.
We think
An
you
ogre
for your
comes along with
hospitality.
just freaking a big pike that has bodies on it, and just Brazilian barbecue style sits down,
Literally,
starts grabbing
the
legs
first
and chopping
image
them
that
off
came
and
into my
throwing them
head
on the
when you
table.
said that was the freaking gauchos at the Brazilian
Just keep
barbecue
walking
place.
by.
Give it up.
Just lays on
Oh,
it.
that's so awful.
One of the guys comes by with Orth elf hearts. That's the one you want to wait for.
Our master will be most pleased.
But yeah, so you guys will eat that. I'm thinking. I know it's a little bit early, but we'll probably just call it there. We can't do
It'd be
this
awesome to have Jesse for it.
without Jesse. It's just not gonna play right. Because I wanna see how he wants to play that out. But yeah,
Hell yeah.
I'm thinking we'll call it there. Pick up next week. Hopefully everybody will be here and will be set, so we can play out that.
Yeah.
So, thank you guys for watching. We apologize for ending a little bit early. It's just there's not really anything
Since
else
the
we can
guy
do.
who this whole thing's about isn't fucking here.
Right. Well, it's not my fault. There's literally there's a chance for multiple different realms based off what you roll, and then there's a chance for all of them. I'm like, of course you roll the Dark Council. I'm like, yeah.
Well, I just feel like that just leans more into Jesse's dice energy. That would be just another factor of it.
Oh yeah.
So we roll a very specific encounter for him when he's not here. It's like, we could have rolled that any other day.
Yeah, but no. Let's roll it when he's not here.
And it's the shitty part is there's no way to tell if it would have happened that way if he was here today.
Right?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Of course.
We always assume it would be.
Right. Pretty much. Well, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. We're gonna call it early there, just because we need our fourth player to really get involved in this next part. But we will go from there and see you next week. Woo-hoo. Thank you.
Peace out. Next week. One more week.
Peace out, bitches.